Hello everyone, welcome. I am RxOliver and these are my friends, and we're playing Dungeons and Dragons today. I'm here with Martin, Brew, Chris, Sarah, Dustin, and Dave. Sadly nobody today. This is session 3 of Sins of Our Elders, aka session 13 of Journeys through the Radiant Citadel. Martin, you may take it away.
Yep. Sweet. So hi everyone, we're back with another free night session, and I'm going to let everyone pimp all their stuff out because that's what we do in this game.
Yay.
So I'm Martin, I'm the DM. You want me to DM for you because you've seen Stranger Things, and you want to know what Dungeons and Dragons actually is, and you want to know who Vecna actually is, because getting a lot of messages from people who think Stranger Things invented him. Come and play some games with me, and I will show you how to play D&D, and you can try and kill Vecna in real life. That's me done. I'll start from the top. Brew, same thing. Who are you playing? And what are you pimping out?
Hi, I'm Brew. I'm playing a turtled sorcerer named Yurdi, and I stream co-working sessions on Twitch on occasion, so it's pretty lackluster. Just come back here for some good content.
Aw, it's so nice to see you back on Twitch, Brew.
Going strong there. Lots of confidence, like it. Talking of confidence, Chris, what are you pimping out and who's your character?
My character is Beyonce Knowles. My character is Drac, who is a half dragon, half humanoid, half rogue, half barbarian. Who likes to get in loads of trouble. And I will pimp out this pen. No, myself. Follow me on all my social medias. I'm Chris Kidd. I'm on everything. If you type it into Google, I should come up. If not, let me know, because I pay for that shit. Click the links in the description below.
There you go, thanks. Dave, same thing. Tell us your character and what you're pimping out today.
Hello, I'm Dave, and I'm playing Thalrin Emberstride, who is a fighter stroke druid, heavy on the druid side this time. And I've got a YouTube channel called Dave's Gaming and a Twitch channel called Dave's Gaming. And I'm running my first game on Monday, live on Twitch. So there you go.
Thanks for that. Dustin, you're next. Who's your character and what are you pimping out?
Dustin Smith, owner, operator, and chief bottle washer at Star City Savages. If you want to play some Savage Worlds, go to starcitysavages.net or just look for us on DriveThruRPG. I'm playing Kalendor Varn, who is your lovely moon elf bard.
Very cool. Talking of lovely, Sarah, tell us about your character and what are you pimping out?
Okay, I'm Sarah. I'm playing Valara. She's an Aasimar cleric. And as far as pimping out, you can find me as Heavy Metal Sarah on Twitch, mostly there. I try to stream a little bit, some RPG games.
There we go. Trying to do the continue. Talking of heavy, Oliver, go for it.
not quite as good a segue as the one to Sarah there, but never mind, Martin. I am RxOliver.
You could have set me up a bit better than leading on the heavy thing, but yeah.
I'm RxOliver. I produce TTRPG actual plays on the YouTube channel RxOliver. Occasionally stream them on Twitch when Chris is not streaming. I can also be found on Friday nights playing on Brotherhood of the Dice on Twitch. And as from next week on Mondays on Dave's channel on Twitch, I'll be playing in his first game, Alien RPG, Rapture Protocol, which is written by the one and only Mr. Jonathan Hicks of Farsight Games. So make sure you check that out on Monday, folks. We will be live on Twitch at 9 o'clock UK time.
There we go. So,
I'm a character. Sorry, Martin. Sorry, Martin.
Yeah, go for it.
My character is Francis, the Halfling Monk. I do apologise.
There you go. So I'll give everyone a quick recap, but I mean, yeah, if you want, if anyone watching wants to know, you should just watch the last few games, and then you'll know what's going on. So Some new adventure during Blob's Fey Knights Club and Trading Company. Blob now has a sister called Blobette, who is taking care of the club side, and with new introductions, they have a combined mission to get some vodka for the club opening, which also happens to be located in Drac hometown, which his father has just asked him to come and visit for the upcoming Winterlight Festival. As they arrive in the city, they are attacked by some gargoyles out of a fog, and none of the townspeople seem to remember being attacked. Meeting Drac's cousin, who is an up-and-coming magistrate, he asked for their help in finding out what is going on. And they have been investigating the town to see what has been going on, but everyone seems to not really either say they know what's going on, or they seem to possibly be affected every time this fog appears. But they did get some information that it may be to do with something called a Grecian, which is some kind of ancient spirit that has been awakened and possibly can cause problems. And they had just gone to investigate a new building site for new homes in the Tiger District. And while there, they had been attacked by some blue saber-toothed tigers and some turtles, giant turtles, not little ones. And that is what they have just finished doing. So, the fight has just finished, and you see that the fog is totally beginning to dissipate. But it does seem to be dissipating, and it seems to reveal where the saber-toothed tigers came from. There seems to be like a trail that they kind of came from. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to suggest a short rest before we go down that route, because I'm a wee bit hurt. Unless people are loaded up on healing magic and we don't really need to rest, we could just do it and heal spells. But then...
Wait.
I think it would be a good idea to go ahead and rest. And I will provide the relaxing theme music while we rest.
So, does anyone have healing spells that will refresh when we short rest? And we'll use them first.
I've got very few. I think I've only got one spell slot left.
I have a spell.
You can't spell.
I do have.
It's called Fire Breath.
Let me see. I do have spells.
Only if they refresh on short rest, though, because we don't want to take a long one, I don't think.
It does.
Do cure wounds?
Yep.
Okay.
That'll do it.
I've got healing words and cure wounds. Which one should I go with?
The best thing I'd say everyone tell you how many hit points you're down, because then you'll know what spells to do. So, yeah.
I'm at 20 out of 45.
I'm at 17 out of...
Oh, I've got Prayer of Healing, too,
47.
and I've got...
15 of 34.
Yeah.
I need 10 health points.
So this
I would
does... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, Sarah, you most likely have the most powerful healing magic, I would imagine, in the group. So...
I think this might be good. Up to 6 creatures of my choice that I can see in range regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus my spellcasting ability.
Oh, wow, that's pretty solid.
Nice.
Some of that.
Up to 6 people.
Do you want to cast that? That'll be everyone in the group. Oh, everyone apart from... Yeah, everyone in the group.
And I've got 3 spell slots, so... For the second levels.
Wait a minute. There's I have a thing as well, somewhere. It's once per long rest I can do it, and that's fine. So I can give myself 18 hit points back from wholeness of body, which is a monk skill. So I can do that. So I've already...
Ooh.
I can just give myself 18 back. I'm only 1 short now.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do that.
All right.
So that's me. You can take me out of the 6 that are needing healed, Sarah, and you can do the rest of the guys.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm 31 out of 33, so...
So you're pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say to make it easier, Sarah, do you want to click the button? Just do it once, and then whatever you roll will be what everyone gets back.
Okay. Oh, I thought I hit the wrong... I thought I hit it. There it goes. Okay, so there's 11.
11 for everybody of the 6.
So everyone who wants it gets 11.
And I can do it 2 more times.
Per short
Do
rest.
you need any more?
Oh, a short rest?
Is that per short rest or per long rest? Because if it's per long rest, you might want to save it.
Oh.
Yeah, because you had 3. You got 3 spell slots. Did you say left with that spell?
Yeah. Well, now I have 2.
and then you've got 2 left. That's brought me up to 28 of 47. So.
Well, we're taking a
Go
short
back,
rest
so
too,
it's-
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're also
yeah,
taking a
I'll-
short
I'll-
rest, so you'll get to roll hit
I'll
dice.
come back. I'd keep hold of them.
Yep.
Keep a hold of it just now, Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
okay. So, yeah, if you're taking a short rest, remember, if you click the short rest button at the top of your sheet, so very top middle, click short rest, and then you can choose how many of your dice you want to use to heal up. So, yeah, if you're taking a short rest, you can probably heal up for free. Yeah, just remember to click, and then click take short rest, and then when it does the little countdown, you have to click the countdown button before it stops, or it won't reset everything.
But short rest doesn't clear up spell slots, right?
No,
Or
not
your long
usually.
rest. Okay. I'm just checking.
Usually, yeah. Some people maybe get 1 back or something. yeah.
Mine comes up with, because I'm multi-classed, it comes up with roll hit die for spell slots. Is that right?
Oh.
Yeah, I can check your sheet. Yeah, as long as you click the take short rest button, it should automatically reset everything, and then it'll do it for you. Hopefully.
I'll leave it because it's automatically
Okay.
apply healing, so
Yeah.
I'll just leave it as it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's reset my key points, and I've just taken 1 because I only had 1 hit point short, so I've done 1 hit dice, and that's put me up to full.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm 31
easy.
out of 33, so I'll probably just chill there.
Just use one of your
Okay.
hit dice when you take a short rest.
Just one?
Yeah, you're level 6. You've got 6 of them, so you can use one. Just use
Yeah.
one, and it'll roll a 1d8. I think if you're a cleric, 1d8.
There you go. We got 6. Someone got 6 back.
Oh, I got
So-
6 back. Okay, I'm fully healed.
Sweet.
Is everyone happy with their healing?
No, mine's not healing me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mike-
you did it wrong.
Mine didn't either, but I only had 1, so I just clicked
Yeah.
the box and then added
Let-
it manually.
All right. So what do I do?
Let me tell you how to do it properly. So
Yeah.
when you click the boxes of how many dice you want to do,
Yeah.
it'll tell you the D number underneath. Like I'll say like D12 times 2.
Yeah.
You click that D12 times 2,
Ah.
and then if you've got another dice pool like me, because I got a rogue one, and then click take short rest. But if you've already clicked take short rest, then it doesn't let you do that anymore because it takes it off you.
But you
'cause
could
it's
just
a prick.
manually roll it either way.
Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
just added 5 more hit points to me. Yeah, so I'm 33 or 47 now. That's cool. That'll do.
33 or 47.
Okay.
I was pretty knackered. I was beat up. I was on my last legs.
It's probably getting
Oh,
somebody
wow,
to
wow.
give you 1 more heal then before we go in and do anything.
I don't know. I buttered Martin up. Might be all right.
you might get some inspiration.
You're not supposed to.
Is that what you're hoping to?
You're not supposed to get bonuses for flirting with the DM.
Joking.
Nah, it's in the new rules. It is 2024 rules. You get more.
I've still got heroic inspiration though.
You do.
Nice.
So as you guys, I will say you guys are pretty much healed up. What do you want to do? So you are resting for an hour, and
Follow that trail.
all the people. Are you going down the trail? I will say in the hour you've noticed that everyone's pretty much getting back to work. Though some people are injured because they were getting attacked as well by different things. So people are just going back to business again. But yeah, there is a small trail that you did see that the saber-toothed tigers come down. Are you following the trail?
Yeah. I would like to follow the trail.
Okay. Roll me a survival trail, or someone who's going to take the lead just to follow this trail.
I'm good at. I'm proficient in survival and have a +6. I'll roll it.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, it's an 11 with my +6.
Okay. So it's your option. You can either let someone else take over, or you can ask someone else for help, and then you can roll again. But they need to help you if you want to roll again.
I mean, I've got a
My
+6. Which,
survival says +4. Oh.
if somebody just gives me a hand, if somebody looks with me, I can just roll again. Hopefully, I can roll better than 5 this time.
Yeah. So Sarah, what are you going to do to help? Tell me what you're going to do, and then I'll let him roll again.
She gives me a head massage to help me clear my thoughts and concentrate.
Okay. Okay.
Like
I'll
one of
allow
those metal head things.
Yeah.
it. Okay. She relaxes you. Yeah. You can roll again.
There you go. 16.
16's enough. So yeah, I mean, you could see the start of the trail, but then it does seem to get a little bit more overgrown. Are you following the trail? You can now see it clearly. It does go reasonably deep into the more the forest area at the back. So you follow it for about 400 feet, and it ends at a rocky pedestal bearing a slab of marble covered in moss, and you can see a simple stone lantern. However, the lantern has a faint blue flame glowing within the lantern.
Stone
There's
lantern.
nothing else there. Yes.
So like a statue of a lantern, but there is a light from inside it.
Yeah, and there's like
Okay.
a stone base, but it's covered with moss and vines and stuff.
I would like to, without destroying the vines and moss as much as possible, I'd like to try and clear them from each side and see if there's anything written on the stone under the moss.
Sure, yeah, you can do that. Yeah. I will cut to everyone else, so you start doing that. What is, Brew, what is your character doing?
I will eat the rocks and see if they taste like the rocks from the gargoyles.
Ooh.
Okay, roll me a Constitution roll.
How many teeth do I break?
I see what you roll.
All your teeth.
I think it's a 5.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, you're
I mean, nothing happens. You basically just spend a lot of time trying to digest rocks. You might have a bit of an upset. You might have piles for a bit because you've digested rocks. But at the moment, you're like,
Francis, I don't know how you eat this stuff.
No, I don't eat rocks. I eat dirt. It's soft. You don't eat the hard rocks. You eat
There's dirt on the rocks and they taste both like ass.
I mean, it's an acquired taste. You have to be very ascetic and very humble and live very humbly to be able for it to be palatable. It takes years of practice. It's not for everyone, Yurte. Not for everyone.
I don't think this is my cup of tea. But if you'd like some rocks, there's a good pile over here.
I'm going to continue to investigate the pedestal here, see if we can find any writing. Don't need rocks.
okay, Chris, what's Drac doing?
He's jamming out to the tunes being played to the public by Calendar.
Okay, Calendar, are you playing any tunes? Because it'll be more strange if you're not, so I have to check. Remember, consent always with music. So, are you playing music?
I'm playing the Bardcore version of Stairway to Heaven.
Hardcore. Love it.
Nice.
Okay,
Love
nice,
that,
nice.
yeah.
And the good thing is stealthy as well. You want to make sure that
Mhm.
people know where you guys are at all times. Very important.
Yeah.
Well done. Dave, what's your character doing as all this is going on?
I will be helping Francis try and decode what's going on with this
Okay,
stone thing.
okay. And Sarah, finally, what are you doing?
Yeah, the same thing. I'm kind of intrigued with the stone light, but I was curious if like I might have some insight to it.
Okay. So, as some of you are doing different things, but it just takes you a few minutes just to rip off some of the moss and stuff.
Yeah.
But then you can see on the slab, it can once you've cleared it, there is an inscription that reads in common, Day 1 Ha, Warrior for the People.
What does it say?
Um,
It's a person's name and then warrior for the people.
Yeah, so it's Day 1 Ha, which appears to be the name. And
Day
then it says
one, like Day
Warrior
One
for the
song.
Mhm. I don't know, I presume
is
that's
it-
footballer, but yeah.
Is it DAEWON?
Yeah.
That is cool.
Day
That,
One,
like Day One song. That's fucking cool.
A1. Ah, okay, yeah.
Day 1
This is
Ha.
Day 1 Ha. Yep.
Warrior of the people.
It says
Song.
Warrior for
People.
the People.
A warrior.
Uh,
for people.
Yeah, Warrior for the People. If anyone wants to roll me a history check, they might be able to guess this. Drac would get a advantage if he wants to do it.
I'm good at history. This is the one
Yeah.
thing I'm really good at.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I've got minus
I've got a
one,
plus
actually.
4.
Never mind.
I got a plus 4 on history.
I've got a +3. I'm
fucking. How the fuck have I got a -1? My entire backstory is that my family are archaeologists.
You made
But
the
now he works-
character.
You made the character, mate.
Not good
Now he
enough.
works. Now he works
good.
in a fucking tea shop. He couldn't have been a good archaeologist.
True.
Can I say something?
No, you can't. No, of course you can't.
Just repeat what it says. Day 1 ha.
Day
Warrior
1 half,
for the people.
warrior for the people.
That's the magistrate.
Well done, it is. Yeah.
I took notes. See.
Was day 1 had
Yeah.
the magistrate's name, was it? Ah, I missed that. Well done, Dave.
That's what I am.
I just know the name. I just know the name Day 1 because of Day 1's song, and he's
Day
not a
One
professional
High, yeah.
footballer.
Rung
He's a
the bell.
professional skateboarder.
Well done. So, because Dave's remembered, anyone can now roll a history check with advantage because you know
Well done, Dave.
a little bit about this person.
I think Sarah should because she has like the highest of all of us. I've got +3, and I think she's got +4.
Okay. Sure.
Why did my dice
Yeah.
sound like it was blowing up?
Oh, you got some special. You may have some weird dice, huh? Sure, Sarah. What did you get for the history check?
Oh, I got a 7. Oh,
You have to roll with
Francis rolled
you have to roll with advantage, but I also rolled. I rolled really badly though.
Okay,
oh,
yeah,
did I roll the wrong?
Valara,
Did I
you
roll
can-
the wrong thing?
No, you have to
No,
roll
you
with
can roll again. You
advantage.
get twice. So you can roll again.
Oh.
By the way, it
History.
is right click to do advantage and disadvantage. If you right click on your roll, you can select advantage and disadvantage.
I didn't know that. Okay. Does it always need to be on advantage?
No, just
No,
in
no,
just
no,
on
no,
this one.
no.
Just on this.
Yeah,
one?
just for this.
I,
Oh, nice, 22. So yeah, so with your stepbrother, right? With
Yes.
your stepbrother's help,
No,
you
adopted
realise, yeah.
brothers, aren't you? Adopted siblings, not step.
Adopted.
Well, adopted.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, so you definitely recognise that it's definitely the magistrate. Yeah. Seems a little bit strange though that this statue's out kind of in the middle of nowhere though. Considering, you know.
I mean,
What?
it's a statue for a famous warrior for the people, but yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere. And it was the statue was just a stone lantern, and there's a blue glow from inside it.
Yeah, so if you think of like Japan, Korean culture, you might have seen those stone lanterns, right?
Yes,
like
yes, I know the
hollow
thing you
and-
mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do know the thing you mean.
So you think this is obviously like a Sarah, your character, this is like a shrine to them. That is what this
That's
is. This
what
is
I
like
was
a
kind
shrine.
of thinking.
Yeah, it is definitely a shrine.
We should leave an
and-
offering at a shrine. We should leave an offering.
Well, who has the?
What about the
tea-
teacup?
Yeah,
Oh.
who has the? No, well done. Who has the teacup?
Well done, Sarah. Who has that?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have a
I'm
teacup.
presuming Drac, because it was his dad, but I don't know if anyone
I'm
else.
not fucking taking anything from my dad's house because he's a prick.
It's definitely
I
not.
think it might have been Petal.
Oh yeah, the one that's not here tonight. It's definitely not Francis, because China cups are far too fancy for me. I wouldn't know what to do with it. I'd be scared to break it in a front
Because
somewhere.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it glowed blue when we picked it up.
Yeah, something happened, but no, it might have been.
Well, from someone's bag, you get there is a blue glow.
Should we say,
From the-
if it was Birdie that had it,
the
should we say
inventory.
Calendor's got it, because Calendor and Birdie, Calendor and Petal are friends?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
So there
I
is
was-
a blue glow, yes.
I'd pull it out and say, And I'd look over to Drex and I'd be like, does this always happen? Or did we find ourselves in a Tolkien story?
I am going to be looking in my pockets for some nuts and seeds to leave as an offering, because Francis has no money, and I'm going to go up to the little pedestal of the statue and just leave a little pile of nuts and seeds next to it.
Roll me a religion check as you do this.
Do I get advantage because I'm a monk and I am religious? No.
No.
Fair enough. 14. Finally, I made a decent
Ask.
roll tonight.
Hey, nice.
That's okay. So yeah, so you give a little. I mean, being a monk, yeah, you would hope that you would know some how to do offerings. Obviously, this is maybe not the culture that you're used to. So you give a little offering, and you hear a little click come from the lantern, and it looks like it's kind of unlocked, meaning that you could take the lantern now.
Oh, okay. Should we take this, Drac? Are we supposed to use this? Is this going to guide us to the way to solve this problem with these people? Maybe it is. I mean, it's a lantern.
I don't know anything about lanterns, but what I do know is that it'll help in the fog. So fuck it, take it. But you don't take it, because if you take it, then you're taking things from gods that aren't your deities. I should take it because it probably costs money, and that'll do me. So I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, you can pick it up. It weighs about 3 pounds, so it's not too heavy. So yeah, you have this little.
Oh, now I'm over encumbered.
Oh.
3 pounds. For 3 pounds.
No, I'm joking.
Okay. What are you guys doing now? Apart from like the lantern kind of being like the central point under the slab with the thing, there isn't like anything else there. This area hasn't like been developed like the other part that you were just in, where the new housing development is.
Does the trail just end there, or does it go off anywhere?
No, it appears to end here at this little shrine.
Ooh, I wonder.
What do you wonder?
I've got a theory
What's your theory? Maybe we're
that
thinking the same.
if this trail ends here, and whatever maybe either possessed or took over the workers, when we drove it back, it went back into this lantern, maybe.
Possibly. I mean,
Didn't
it
we
is
say
blue.
she was the one that was haunting?
We say what? Sorry.
Didn't we say that she was the Grecian? Wasn't that our assumption?
The old mad.
Because she wasn't getting remembered, right?
The Grecian is the spirit that's.
Yes. Is
And-
the
And we're
But her
yeah.
family has to acknowledge it, right? Her family has to acknowledge her. in
Right, but she
whatever
has an
ritual.
overgrown shrine, so I think
Yes,
maybe
people
that's
aren't
kind of why she's mad too.
honouring her memory. His memory. I think Day One's a man's name, by the way.
But
Yeah,
why did it get
it's a-
released? And why would it have Day One's name?
It's a female.
Oh, is it? Okay, it's maybe a unisex
Okay.
name in Korea then. The only Korean person I know called Day One is a man.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, because the royal family,
So
yeah,
there was
remember. Did they kill her?
A1 Heart was that what I've only written magistrate. Was that what she was the magistrate, or is the magistrate? She was.
She was like the most loved
She was.
magistrate, even more
Mhm.
so than the royal family, which is
Do we go back and speak to the uncle?
Oh, Roger.
Do you think?
Yungi!
Yungi, and
Do you
maybe
think she
ask for an audience with the Queen?
I know. Careful, because I think this magistrate's been blackballed by the royal family. I think it's the royal family that
But
have
that's what
blackballed
I'm
them,
thinking.
so too.
so they're not
Maybe,
being
yeah. We
venerated
can't
where
say
they
that
should
out
be.
loud.
You can't. You don't want to go say that to the
Look,
royal family. Hoy,
No,
what
but
are
you can approach it. You don't approach it and accuse them. You say, "Oh, we found this, and this has led us to this," and they might say, "Oh, well, that's nothing," or they might say, "Take them away." I don't know.
We could leave casual, anonymous, threatening notes and burning bags of poop on their doorstep.
We could
The
do
first
that.
rule of power is do not outshine the master.
Yes,
To
exactly.
work within this, we must subtly convince the magistrate that venerating them was their idea, not ours.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm curious why when we put the teacup next to it, suddenly the lamp was like released. Like it's mobile now. We can move around.
It's her
with it.
teacup, wasn't it?
Maybe
It was her
she's
teacup,
she's
yeah.
helping. She's helping us to help
I'm just like, will it
People's
light up brighter?
value
if we
her.
Like a spirit
take it
guardian, yeah.
somewhere? Yeah,
Like,
Can we blow out the flame and maybe
kind of like a
this
hot
whole
cold
problem
food
vanishes?
situation.
Well, I don't think it was
Someone roll me an arc.
Drac immediately licks his fingers and then grasps the flame.
Okay, roll me
No
a-
Arcana check. No, just
Okay,
does
no,
it.
that's fine. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, for fuck's
Sick.
sake.
I feel bad because it feels like you're snuffing out her spirit, but
Yeah.
if she's being bad,
Stab.
Wrong.
What'd you get?
7.
I think what we need to do
Roll
is,
me a
is to have
Oh
her
wait, that
properly.
was a saving throw. This is a saving throw. Sorry, I didn't.
No worries.
No, that was a con check. Aye, you have to do a con save and throw, right? Aye. You fucking rolled a 6. My days.
6.
Roll
Yeah.
me a D10.
Oh.
Roll me a D10.
So I think if we get the people to
Um,
venerate her, if we can convince the royal family to unblackball her memory, then she will stop being malevolent.
Or find out why they blackballed her in the first place, and maybe
Because she was so loved, she was more loved than the royal family, and they're
She was
jealous.
more
That's why.
loved.
That's why
Yeah,
they
the royal-
Well, I
blackballed her.
mean, it was
That's
it's
was
still
my
an
theory anyway.
assumption.
Yeah, that's my
An
theory anyway.
assumption, But yeah, it makes sense.
3.
You take 3 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
I'm
No,
not
you're not.
eligible for
No, you're
psychic
not.
damage
No,
because I
you're
don't
not.
have a brain.
I mean, that's cute, but
could argue
yeah,
for
you
that.
still take it.
But here's the question: did the flame go out?
No, it's still there.
Yurdi, that didn't work and it really hurt. Don't do it. Don't do it.
well, why did you use your fingers? Doesn't that normally hurt? You should have
If
just blew.
if I
Because
lift
if I
the
blow
lantern,
on it, then flames come out of my mouth, and then it's going to be my flame in there, and I don't want trapped in a lantern. So the next thing that Drac tries is he rubs the lantern to see if a genie will come out, or the magistrate.
Oh no, while you're doing that, everyone else is doing something else, so I'll move
Yeah.
around now. So as Drac is hurting himself,
that kind of lantern. Chris.
Dave. Yeah, it's Dave, what are you doing?
I'm pondering over what's just happened, and I'm trying to come up with a sound theory. So I'm going to have a discussion with Calendar and
Okay.
Francis.
Thank you. I'm
Explain.
glad you're not leaving me out of the philosophical.
And
Conversation.
Sarah and Yurti, and Drac can just like be in pain. for a
Drac, you
second.
continue banging his head off rocks.
I'll come back to because we need to figure out
Come back.
what we're gonna do and what do we think it is, and then what.
I mean, I will add one thing that you do remember. So, after you spoke to Drac's cousin, he has got you a meeting with Yungi in the morning.
Ooh.
So
Yungi
it's
is
like afternoon time.
Was the queen?
Yeah, the Yungi.
The young,
He's the uncle. He's the uncle.
The queen.
He's like the
Queen's uncle, right? Okay.
but he's a subordinate to the. He's like a servant to the queen or something like that.
And you're
yeah.
saying it's afternoon time and it's tomorrow morning we're meeting them.
I mean, we get to rest overnight.
Is our teacup still glowing, or did the glow go away?
Who's got the teacup and who's got the lantern? I guess Drac has the
I've got the
lantern,
lantern.
and
Gal has the teacup.
how close together are you two?
A safe distance.
Negligibly, because
A
I didn't.
safe distance.
I didn't-
Martin.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. That's not something that would have registered with me, so it wouldn't have registered with Calendar.
Okay,
So
if you had to put a number on it, though, like
12.5 meters.
can I roll? Can I roll to see if I'm a safe distance away?
yeah, go for it. What are you rolling? Like an insight
Depends
check?
what you mean by safe, I suppose.
Whatever the target number was meant to be, I got a 14.
you don't think anyone should ever be close to Drax ever, just for any reason. But you do notice.
I love you, Chris.
Yeah.
He might know, but I do. Don't worry.
Yeah. I will say that as you've been walking around, you notice as you get closer to Drax, it glows more intensely, and as you walk away, the cup glows less, basically.
This is a lock and key thing.
Yeah, that's a lock.
I feel like we gotta go take these items and play like hot and cold. You know, like I wonder if it'll glow more like the closer we get to an area, or maybe by Yungi, will it glow like bright when we get to him?
Would it be worth asking Drax's dad? I know.
I don't think we need to move the lantern. This shrine.
But it unlocks.
This shrine is only in the middle of nowhere because no one is going to it and no one is honouring it. If this shrine, people were honouring it, then the path would be more beaten. I think it should be.
It unlocked.
That's what I'm caught up on. Is it unlocked, like to go somewhere?
Unlocked as in it made the lantern. You were able to lift it off the thing, like it was stuck down, and then when it unlocked, you could lift the lantern. Is that what you mean by unlocked? So maybe the lantern does lead us somewhere.
After you gave the offering, it did that. That is what. Yeah.
I'm going to stand there. I'm going to look up in the trees, and I'm going to go, brother bird, sister squirrel. If you've any clues, let us know.
Roll me a d6 to see what happens.
Ooh, all right.
I'll stand back and watch because I can actually speak to animals, so this will be quite amusing.
So can I? What are you talking about?
Okay, it's an odd number, which means it's good for the DM. Bird shits in your mouth as a response.
Protein.
Which is lucky in some cultures.
It's lucky, a bird shitting on you is lucky in our culture.
And I'll look over to Francis and I'll say, nature loves you, Francis.
It does, and I love
that's
nature.
Extra love, right in the mouth.
Extra protein.
Yeah, right in the. Yeah, straight down. No gag for it. Just.
I mean, if I and Brother Bird can be nourished by the same food, what a wonderful thing.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah.
So, is there anyone else who wants to eat anything? Because so far, 3 of the group have tried to eat stuff or been forced to. Anyone else want to eat anything random?
I've eaten shit. Yeah, I
don't want
rocks.
to eat anything.
I'm good.
I don't want to eat anything random.
Oh no,
Drac wants to climb the tallest building that he can see, so that he can have a look around and see if he can see any fog.
There's no buildings, just trees.
There's no buildings, just trees. Well then, it's the same thing but applied to trees. I can climb trees. I'm pretty good at trees.
Roll me. Do you have a climbing? Do you have a climbing speed or? Yeah.
Before you do, Drac,
where would I know a climbing speed?
I can loan you a magic item that can help you with this.
No, because I'm not talking to you. You guys are all talking to each other, and you're ignoring me while I hurt myself.
True.
Okay.
True. Very true.
If you start climbing and something goes wrong, I can fly. So just tell me.
So no, you can.
Would
you
you
can
like
climb
some of my pitons?
Are you climbing gear?
Yeah, it's a thing. You can. Well, if you don't have a climbing speed, which I don't think you have, then just roll me athletics check to see if you can climb the tree and look. Yeah.
Can I do acrobatics instead of athletics?
No, athletics is the one for climbing.
18.
Yeah, you get up to quite a high tree and you look out, and no, you can't see any. You can't see any tree. It's pretty much one of the highest trees you could find. Yeah, so you can't see any fog. Not in your peripheral, anyway.
I can't push it by trying to swing on the tree and like increase my range of being able to see around. No.
I mean, if you can see the Call of Cthulhu, maybe, but not in this game, mate. Nope.
Not here.
I want to see some fog. I want to take the lantern into the fog. I want to see if my theory's right.
I mean, it is getting late in the afternoon, I will say. So, and you are not. You're on the out. You're not like in the city. You know, because this is like where the construction is, and then you've got into the forest. So, it is going to start getting dark soon.
Okay. Hmm.
I didn't hear a word you
create
said.
bonfire.
Okay. Sure.
We camping?
You can.
May
you
as
can-
well.
Are we gonna do a long rest now?
Oh, we're gonna sleep under the stars, my favourite.
To sleep throughout the night?
Should
Yeah.
we take shifts in case
Yeah.
blue flame decides to flicker or something?
Yeah, we
I
should
don't know what
definitely
it
have a
would do.
guard shift.
We keep
Okay.
Alandor and Drac as far away as possible from each other, just in case something happens with the cup and the.
Yeah, you can do
The,
it.
cu-
So
the, cup,
it's,
the,
yeah.
cup, the cup is just the key to unlock the thing. I don't think putting them together
Yeah,
is
but
going
they
to
get
cause an
brighter,
explosion or
don't they?
something.
They both glow.
Yeah, that's just
Brighter
that.
when they get
yeah,
closer.
and that's just the hot and cold to show you that the two things are together. Do you know what I mean? Like,
No, man, it's playing with fire, isn't it? It's...
I
So
think
you
It's kind
guys-
of funny because we are playing with fire.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
So
I
you guys want to sleep outside and take watches?
I still think that we need to convince
I'm
the
down.
king and queen to venerate this hero, to venerate this former magistrate, to honour their shrine, and to give them like a, you know, for people to be going back. I think all we need to do is for people to be going to this shrine and leaving offerings and doing their things, saying their prayers, and I think that fixes the problem. The blue mist goes away. I think that's
I mean,
what
what
I
if
think.
we just brought the shrine to a more populated area so then people are more likely to encounter it? And then, hey-yo, it's this lady. I remember her.
I'm wondering what would happen if I composed a song about her.
What? It seems like this was purposely placed.
Calendar,
out of the way.
that's an interesting thought, mate.
It's the people that will need to
People will hear her name
buy
again.
into it, don't they?
People
It's
will
not
hear her name
us,
again.
it's the people that need to remember her and regard her in this high esteem. So it's convincing them to say, this was a really good person. You need to treat this person or this person's spirit with respect. And
Aye, but we have to convince the royal family of that because they've got the power over the people.
And we've got
Unless
the
we
meeting
convince
with the
them, it's no
uncle
good.
in the morning,
Yeah.
which is worth a conversation. And don't jump straight into. I don't think we jump straight into what we've discovered before he tells us his side of things. But I know.
Yeah.
Am I right in thinking, Martin, that the uncle was a big advocate for A1Har?
You don't know, just you know that he knew her.
All right, I thought we.
That's what. Yeah, Drax's magistrate cousin. From what you told him, pieced that together. So that's why you thought maybe he would be able to shed some light on it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't show our hand until he's spoken to us about.
We gotta get his vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
No,
Can we
in the
roll for a
morning.
vibe check?
Yeah, you can do when you meet him. If you
How
meet
do we
him,
do that?
Well, yeah, sure. Yeah.
it's an inside check.
It's sleep time then, right? We can't do it until the morning. So,
We're not seeing him till the morning.
I'm
so we might
gonna-
as well, yeah.
Rest up.
I'm gonna get down on all fours and kind of turtle walk over to Drac and puppy dog curl and lay down next to him.
Oh,
And
you guys
go
are cute.
like
Hop
you go
in my
all
shell and go to
tuck
sleep.
in your shell. Love it. Love it.
Okay. So who's taking? Are you guys doing watches, or are you just all going to sleep?
No, we'll take watches. I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I'll take
Ah,
second.
If the birds are still singing, if it's because it's not too late, If the birds are still singing, no, actually, I
Well,
want
it's
to take.
afternoon.
I'd like to take the last
Late
watch.
afternoon.
I'd like to be on the morning watch in the morning when the birds start to sing. I'd like to take that watch.
I'll
Okay.
take second. Did you say first watch?
No, last.
Yes.
I'll take last.
No, but originally. So I'll
Originally,
take
yeah.
the one that you.
Okay.
So I'll take first watch then.
Okay. Well, so you'll probably need 2 or 3 people to do the watches, and all those people need to do me a perception check to see if they hear anything or notice anything as it's going on. So you've taken the first watch.
Mate,
David.
Okay, roll me a
And that is-
perception.
Nice,
Roll me a
Steve.
perception check.
20.
I can do the middle watch if you want.
Dirty 20, but
Go on, Valara. You can take a second watch then.
Yeah, 20 again. I mean,
18.
it's quite noisy in the because you are literally in a forest, so
I'm a
it's
peace
not.
druid.
I mean, yeah, for you, but I mean, yeah, it's pretty busy. There's a lot of creatures. Like, you don't notice any dangerous creatures come around where you are, but it is quite busy.
Now, when I'm on my shift in the morning, when the bird starts to sing in the morning, I want to play my bird pipes with them.
Oh, what a lovely
Okay,
way
you
to
can-
wake up.
I love it.
You can do that. Sarah, did you get an 18?
Yes.
Similar. Again, it's actually starts to get more busy at the night, so again, you're like a bit worried maybe something will come out, but you don't notice any fog, and the animals, the big animals don't really, wander into the area that you guys are in. Yep. And finally, yeah, Francis.
16.
So you're doing the last watch. Again, similar. All I'll say to you is you look around and you're like, resting in the middle of a forest is probably not the most comfortable thing. So unfortunately, you guys are all going to have to do me Constitution saving throws.
I don't like comfort, remember.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like comfort.
I'm literally a turtle.
She's literally
Like,
got her
this
house on her
is-
back, yeah.
Well, not
She's
everyone else
comfortable
does.
wherever she sleeps. And I don't like
Well,
comfort.
then,
What do
That-
you need, Martin? A
If it-
constitution.
Constitution save though. This should see if you manage to get some sleep. Because
Well,
if you don't pass it, you're going to be exhausted.
I would like to appeal for advantage because this is how I sleep every day.
14.
I sleep on the
Okay,
hard
so you need
dirt every day.
You need. No, you don't. You need
Yes, I
to.
do.
You've not in this game. You haven't. 15. You needed to be a 15.
I have, from the
Okay,
start
I
of
fail.
this campaign, described Francis as St. Francis of Assisi meets a Shaolin monk. I am an ascetic monk. I eat dirt and sleep in a cave.
Is it in your background that you get advantage to sleep outdoors? And then I'll let you have it.
No, but it should be because I have spent my life sleeping in a motherfucking cave. Like,
I'm
I
a
want
wood
advantage
druid.
on
I
this.
live with nature. I don't get an advantage.
I mean, like I say to all my players, if you have any arguments, you have to ask the Wizards of the Coast to see if they'll give you an answer. So my answer is no. So, did anyone not get 15?
Was it a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, it's basically to sleep through the.
That was with a plus
No.
5 bonus. I got 14.
Get it round you, I got a
Okay,
19.
So, I mean, there you go. So, anyone who failed, if you got heroic inspiration, you could re-roll it if you still have it from last week, and Dave had one today. So some of you have that option. And for the people who failed it, you have a level of exhaustion, which basically means you'll have disadvantage on all ability checks until you have another long rest. So it's
Wow.
up to you guys when you do.
Harsh.
What was the number we needed?
That is harsh,
15.
man.
15.
But do we still click the long rest? We just are exhausted.
Yeah, you still get you get all your spell slots back, you get all your hit points back, etc. But you didn't really get a proper night's sleep. It was not comfortable. It was very noisy. Yeah, I mean, you worried about the fog possibly. So yeah, unfortunately, that's what happened.
Well,
But you do get all your spells and hit points back.
I'll re-roll with my heroic inspiration then.
Okay.
Where do we put?
In that 20 with a
Oh, now you get a
plus
nice
5,
roll.
I
Okay.
know.
There you go. You're fine. Yeah.
that
Yeah,
Justin?
Justin.
Where do we record that level of exhaustion?
You can record it, but I don't think it affects your rolls. But you can
We just
record
have
it on
to
your.
make sure
Where's
we
the-
roll disadvantage.
Conditions.
just on ability
Conditions.
check,
Top
just on-
right. Under your hit
Gotcha.
points.
Conditions,
Conditions.
Yeah, but it
Thank
doesn't. It will not automatically put that effect on it. It just means you know it's on your sheet.
Yes,
Just
it
be
does.
careful with that.
Martin, I think it does, mate.
Yeah,
I'm
you
looking
can-
at it.
Where?
You press conditions. There's an
Level
exhaustion,
one?
and you can do a level. It's all in. It looks like it's
Yeah,
all integrated there.
but click a button now and see if it does it with disadvantage.
Right, okay, let
on
me
your
check.
sheet,
I've
'cause
just clicked. I've just clicked it
last-
on mine. It didn't roll with
last time when I
disadvantage.
checked.
It applies a minus
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, so it will. just lets you keep a note on it, but it won't affect the roll. So
Right. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So but it's just on ability checks. But you guys, because you went to bed at a reasonable time, you pretty much wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. So you're all rested, hit points wise, and etc.
Oh, this says -2 to D20 tests and -5 feet to speed, or -5 feet to speed.
So there you go. That's what exhausted actually gives you. It's not disadvantage on your rolls. It's
No, there's
-2
disadvantage
on
on there
yours.
too.
Oh, is it as well?
I mean,
Oh,
Where's
dear.
the disadvantage? Where do you see that?
It's below. So if you scroll down to that little chart on there, it says legacy is disadvantage on ability checks.
we're using the old roll, so it's
And we're on
legacy.
legacy.
So it's disadvantage.
So we're on legacy. Okay.
Yeah, right. So that's
Yeah, so
legacy
it's
is
not-
the 2014 rules.
Yeah, so it's just
I
those
see.
ones. So yeah, so you'll just be at disability on ability checks. But remember, if you give someone advantage, then it'll give you a clear roll. But it won't affect you attacking things. But what do you guys want to do? You've got a few hours until your appointment. I'll be nice and say you've got a breakfast meeting with Yungi. And I'm presuming you guys are going to just take some rations off your sheets.
Oh,
When
Just
you
when you
say
long
it's a
rest.
breakfast meeting, are we going to
Yep.
have breakfast with day one?
I would like to spend the first couple hours in the morning foraging, Martin. I would like to find some nuts and berries and fruits in the forest.
Well,
I've got some dried fruit and nuts in my rations that you can have.
I'm going to eat the ones
just
that he
knock
put
off
on
two.
the shrine.
Oh, thank you, Yuri.
You get the
So-
ones on the shrine if you want. It's a survival check if anyone does want to search
You
for
can-
food.
I'm gonna
take
search
off
for food.
those
Thank you,
bubbles.
Yeti. I'll eat the food offered by Yeti, but I'm gonna do survival and see if I can find any. Ooh, 9.
okay.
No, you don't find anything. I mean, you're not used to this climate, maybe, so you're not sure if you can eat.
I don't know what's
certain
edible.
things,
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yurdi will see you walking back disappointed and just pat the dirt next to her for you to come sit down and eat.
Oh,
I mean, if you eat any more rocks, I'm gonna say you're gonna be taking some damage. You know, there's only so many rocks.
A lot
No,
of
I've got some rations.
So I didn't long rest before we woke up.
Yes.
So,
Mhm.
so now I have the option to recover my one level
Everything.
of
Everything.
exhaustion.
Everything.
So can I take
Oh,
the
no,
exhaustion
no,
off
not the
now?
exhaustion.
No.
I have to wait. Okay, I just wanted to double check because I
No,
just
it's
saw that. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
You get everything
No,
else
yeah,
back.
so-
You get all your spells and everything back. All your hit points, everything. No, you don't just automatically get all your hit points. You can roll your remaining hit dice, on a long rest. Is that right?
No, the
It says
old
No, you
recover-
get
You
all
just
your
get
hit
everything
points.
back.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
5
Yeah,
E's too
makes
soft,
sense,
man.
Yeah.
Do you need to have actual rations in your pack, or is it, or you just assume that you've got them? Because I haven't got anything.
I can share
Usually-
rations with you.
So
I mean,
Francis
Well,
doesn't.
the exhaustion says food and drink.
Mine doesn't. I haven't got
So
anything.
Francis' whole
You
thing,
should-
Dave, is that Francis is like he's modelled on St. Francis of Assisi.
I know he's like a pilgrim sort of.
He's an
wandering the
ascetic
land and
monk.
yeah.
He lives as Spartan as he can. He wears rags. He sleeps on the concrete, the rocks, the dirt, and he eats seeds and nuts and not quite
My
rocks,
guy
but
doesn't,
yeah.
though.
So
Does
I-
anyone else
did you not-
need rations?
Did you not take an adventurers pack when you created your character?
No, or if I did, because my character sheet went a bit
You
skew. If I had to
yeah.
delete some items, I might have deleted them off. So
Yeah, you
always
probably
start
did
with about
have
10
something.
You always start with 10 rations.
I
And
probably
rations,
deleted them out.
Yeah, so you all should have your own food at least, because you've not.
Okay.
Most people in the group haven't camped that much, so you should have enough left.
I've actually got 1 day of
but-
rations here, but
Yep.
oh no, it's just I've got 10. I've got 10 rations. I have actually got.
Yeah,
four.
you've got 10.
everyone should have 10.
One
Yeah,
day
which is
to that.
stunning.
Take your food
And
back here.
And I'm set. And they're like hard, ships biscuits things, so they don't really go off.
What I'll do
So
is
they're not
when-
tasty, but
when Yuri offers me food, I'll then give her some of mine, so that we're just sharing. So I'm gonna take one off my thing anyway.
Shove everything back in the MRE pack then and
I've,
back in
I've,
my backpack.
I've sorted it.
I follow the 2014 rules, right? Recover
yes.
half the hit dice. Okay.
oh no, you get everything back. Yeah, long rest, everything back.
Oh, so I can recover all my hit dice?
All
I
hit
don't know, I
dice,
have
all
two
spells.
options.
Yeah,
Okay.
they've recently changed it and made it really, really difficult, but you get everything back. So the only thing that some of you will have was exhaustion. Yeah, unfortunately, they have changed D&D Beyond a bit and made it a bit more complicated. Unfortunately,
And it's because you can run two different. You're running two different editions off
Yeah.
the same VTT, basically.
Yeah,
That's why it's added all the extra stuff.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
but
So my spell slots are reset. That's
Yeah.
really what I was like. I just want to
Yeah,
make sure I
everything,
got that
yeah.
part right. Okay.
Yeah. everyone should be tip top, but some
My
of you
health
may
was
be
good.
exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do. Yeah. So I'm still exhausted. But that's good to know. So next time I can rest, I can hit
Yep.
that recover exhaustion.
Yeah, once you take another long rest, unless you decide to sleep somewhere unusual, you'll probably get it back. If you get 6 exhaustions, you die. So if you have 6 bad sleeps, you'll just die. But it's
Okay.
rare. Unless you
We don't
guys
need
are
that
good.
many bad sleeps. That's real
Yeah.
life, you know. It's like
Yeah,
do
it's
that
like
game.
So are you guys heading into the town? It's going to take you a little bit to get into town because you're obviously just outside it in the Tiger District, I think. Yeah, in the Tiger.
construction area,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
you're in the Tiger District, so it'll take you like maybe an hour to get to where you're going because.
Where are we going?
Yungi lives in the Heitai District. So yeah, it's the exact
way
opposite.
over there.
Other side of the
Yeah,
city.
past the Dragon Palace, seat of the dragons, which is where the royal family live. Yeah, so yeah,
Turtle District, Yurty.
yeah, there's the Turtle District. Yeah,
Sightseeing and see what's there.
yeah. So, are you guys ready for your 9 a.m. Meeting with Yungi?
Oh yeah.
Oh, do we know what we're going to
9
say?
a.m.
Do we
for
know what...
breakfast? Young Gee must fucking sleep in the
Yes,
morning.
we do know what we're going to say. What we're going to say is, Yungi, we need your help. How are we going to get the king and queen to honour day 1 half? Think?
Or do we say, tell us your story, tell us what you think's
Yeah.
going on.
What was your relationship
First.
with day 1? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
if he says, oh, I loved her and she was brilliant, but no one respects her, then we say, aha, we've got a suggestion.
Yeah. I don't think it's just that no one. I don't think it's that no one respects her. I think it's just that she was so loved that the royal family were jealous. I don't think she's a bad person, and anyone was upset with her at all. I think she was loved.
And if that's the case,
so much
then
that-
the royal family are not going to take kindly to people suddenly showing that love again, are they?
Right.
So there's going to be backlash there if that's what's happening.
Maybe,
have to
maybe,
be
but maybe not. Is it, Martin? Is it the same king and queen, or are we on the next generation from then? So when she was the head
No, so-
magistrate, is it still the same king and queen that was the king and queen that didn't like her because they were jealous? Yeah.
No, there's a new queen now.
There you go. There's
yeah.
a new queen, so it's an old grudge. It's their parents' grudge. They may not even know about it. It was their parents' grudge, not theirs. It was the
Or
queen's
they might be the ones that came in and made the grudge.
Is that?
Because, like, you know, if we get Queen, right, we're going to refer to them as Queen 1 and Queen 2. Queen 1 was the first movie, Queen 2 was the second movie. Queen 1
current queen and
was
previous
like,
queen.
here, this magistrate's class, love them, fucking honoured the fuck. But Queen 2's growing up being like, I'm in the shadow of this shitty magistrate, I fucking can't wait till I'm queen, I'm going to fucking exile them.
Yeah,
And then Queen 2 comes in, and's like, right, see you, magistrate, you're a fucking asshole, suck the
That's
back of my
it.
bollocks and get the fuck out of my town. And then
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what's
like that.
happening.
It's a good shout.
That's what I
that.
was
Hopefully
gonna
it's not
say,
that.
like,
Hopefully
why
it's the way I said it,
magistrate
and
over
the
here?
grudge is
the
actually
uncle.
forgotten about.
The uncle has seen all of this because he's been.
Or,
the uncle's been around.
Yeah.
or
So
instead of all of us discussing this,
Is the
we
uncle?
could go and ask someone who knows.
Is the
Yeah,
is
well,
is
go
the
in.
is Martin? Is the uncle the brother of the former queen?
Yes.
Yes. So it's
He's the
the
old
former
school
queen's
guy,
brother,
isn't he?
current queen's uncle. Right.
Yes. Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Like
his role was like, you know, one of the high magistrates. So, you know, like the right hand arm of the queen.
Yeah.
So
Let
you'd be very
him do the
important.
talking.
The hand of the
first, I
king,
would
sort
say.
of thing.
Yeah, but he's obviously now retired. He doesn't hold that position anymore.
Yes.
Okay.
Got ya. Got ya.
So you guys march through the town. Yeah, and you arrive at promptly at 9 o'clock, I presume. and you are welcomed in by the guards. His little estate is quite well guarded. You do see a lot of guards everywhere, and it's very pretty. You can see trees hide the estate's wall from view, creating the illusion of being in a forest clearing. A pond dominates the center of the garden, with a pavilion overlooking the water. The place is a serene sanctuary hidden from the clamour of the surrounding city, and you are having your meeting kind of near like the pond area outside.
Ooh.
So it's very beautiful. And yeah, I will say, so remember what I do in my games? Someone generally sets the tone, meaning someone's doing a social role, and then you take turns at asking questions. That is kind of how I do it. So,
Can you remind me the name of this queen's uncle? Sorry.
Yungi is this guy who you're meeting at. Yungi, yeah. Who's going to take the role to set the tone? Who's the most charismatic in your group?
I believe that would be Cal.
Okay, so Cal.
So let's see. I have +9 in deception,
Wow.
and yeah, I'm a lying ass bastard.
I
I have
love it.
+6 in.
Smooth talker.
Oh yeah.
I've got a -1. I'm as truthful as it come.
So let's see.
Or just
Performance
shout
and
at it.
persuasion is +6.
Okay.
Martin, what should I roll?
It's your choice. So it's one of the social roles. So persuasion is usually the best. It means you're kind of being nice and persuasive. You can use intimidation, but it's very aggressive. So it might have consequences, but it's quick. Deceptions can be good, but obviously if they find out that you're lying about something. So a normal setting the tone would be persuasion. You're just trying to be nice and polite to someone.
All right, just for a recap, who are we meeting with and what's our goal?
Yungi, who is the uncle of the current queen, brother of the former queen, friend of
Brother of the former queen.
friend of Day One, the woman who is not being honoured.
Friend of Day One, the one who is not being honored.
A1 was the magistrate, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A1 ha.
Okay, let's see. Kalendor is going to try and get into his role for this culture, and he's going to sit there and meditate, and he's going to meet. He's going to step in politely, take his shoes off, politely bow deeper than the magistrate, walk over, wait for the magistrate to gesture for him to sit, and then he will just go through and say, "This one thanks you. It is a great honor that you are meeting with us. We wish to discuss ways that we could be of benefit to you and to the culture."
Nice, I like it. I'll give you advantage on your roll.
How do I get advantage? Do I just right click or?
You can either click. You can either just do it twice. Is the easiest way. You just roll twice.
Alrighty. Persuasion.
I wonder if I can drag
First
that
one
across.
is-
Hang on. I can.
Sorry, I sent you the picture of what it looks like.
Yeah, I've
So I
dragged,
got a
I've dragged it
16.
onto the thing, look.
Oh, yeah, look, he looks good.
Yeah, that's what a Dragonborn older gentleman looks like. So yeah, he welcomes you and he's like, "Oh, it's nice to meet people who are so polite. Yes, I was told you wanted to meet with me and discuss someone that I used to know or something. It's like, would you like some tea and some I don't know what Korean people have, kimchi and rice for
I was about
breakfast?"
to ask
Biscuits, crackers.
I wanted to know what is
It's a
for
fantasy
breakfast.
Yeah, it's quite vegan. There is
like kimchi.
acorn jelly, kimchi, brown rice.
Kimbap chuseo.
Yeah. Automatically get inspiration for using full Korean. Well done.
I know, well done, Brew.
yeah.
I know none of that language,
Yeah.
so that's awesome. I respect that.
Lots of there's like fried tofu. Yeah, it's basically all vegetarian. I will say it's yeah, if you want it a bit spicy.
I love fried tofu.
but yeah,
Come on.
Yeah, it's very good. But yeah, he welcomes you guys. So at this point, yeah, he welcomes you and he has some polite conversation. But he says to you, "So why are you here to see me? I presume you're not just here to hear some of, talk about the weather or something. He's like, why have you come to talk to me? Drax, your cousin said it's just something about someone that I used to know, and it was quite important for the city. So, do you guys wish to elaborate on how I can help you?
Yes, the previous magistrate. I'm told that she was a person of great renown.
What was their name again?
All right, out of character. What was her name? One Day?
Day one.
Yeah.
Ha.
Day one, huh?
Day One Ha is the name that we were told.
Oh, he's like, yeah, I think I remember. And at this point, someone, not everyone, can roll me an insight check. Someone can.
Well, I mean, I'm already
Ooh,
thinking
mine's pretty
this
high.
person's not remembering her.
It's
Her
+7.
the memory of her's been erased from this guy who was her friend, which is
Or is he acting because
ringing
of
alarm
their
bells.
culture?
The shame.
Who's gonna roll me the insight check?
I'm going to roll insight. It's not my strongest skill, but
That's only a +1.
my interest is peaked, so I am going to roll.
Yeah.
Ooh, a 20, dirty 20.
Ooh.
Definitely seem to have like struck something with him, because you notice that he changes his green tea and starts pouring some soju into a cup instead.
Is that an alcoholic drink?
Okay,
Yeah,
I was like, what's that?
You
What's that?
shat some yogurt into that.
Thanks.
Yeah, he does start drinking and he's like, oh yeah, and he kind of rubs his head a little bit. He's like, oh yeah, day one Ha, yeah, she was yeah, I used to know she was actually a very brilliant magistrate. The people used to love her. She was kind of like a local hero.
People used to love
She
her.
did bring up. Well, she's long past now, so yes. I mean,
Should Shouldn't someone so great be venerated for generations, though?
I mean, generally that's for the people to tell us when they celebrate some. You know, if they like someone, they tell us, and then we would, of course.
Yeah, so a person like that would have a shrine, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I presume so.
And so, in your culture, someone who is venerated for a career like being a great magistrate, you make a shrine to that person, and in order to honor that person's memory and their legacy, people visit the shrine, and this should continue for generations. Now, if a person was so loved by the people that it made other people jealous, other people who want the love of the people, then do you think that perhaps the people in power who are jealous might hide a shrine so that that person was then maybe forgotten and their legacy was forgotten?
Roll me for persuasion.
I am not the charisma character.
I was going to say this better work.
Well, this is to like.
You
See
just
how
like
he-
spilled everything almost.
This is
Can I
the.
assist?
We'll see.
Yeah.
You can see like this is to see how he takes it, because it could be taken as aggressive or it could be taken as helpful. So it's going to depend on how
I rolled a 9.
roll. Yeah, he's taking it quite aggressively, but if
Can somebody
Yuri's-
help say? Oh.
Yuri
We
said she'd help.
don't mean this to be accusatory or anything. I mean, what we're trying to say is that it sounds like she was a warrior of the people. And
Alendor is going to clap his hands so that his party looks to him and say, please forgive. This one attempts to speak for his friends who are not as gracious as you and as cultured as your people. We seek to learn and have not yet been able to understand the proper etiquette as should be.
Okay, so he was about to stand up, and then he sits down. He's like, "I guess you don't fully know our customs."
Forgive me,
He
no, I
says,
do not.
Yeah, he says,
No.
he says, well, it says, from what he remembers, yeah, he says, she was definitely honored, but she died, like, in obscurity, like, he doesn't remember, like, a big, like, funeral procession or something, so it does seem a little bit strange.
Why would a local hero be denied a public funeral? Would you think that would be maybe be part of hiding their legacy.
What if we make it right? Who's the head of your like parade department? Maybe we as some of the people you mentioned, can hold a very late memorial service.
Go to HR for a pizza party.
Yeah, I can give you their things, but I'm going to move to the other people who have been quieter and listening. So, Drac, what are you doing? You know a little bit about this culture. We just everyone can ask a different question. Drac, anything you want to say, do? Obviously, you'll be given food and tea and stuff.
I'm just gonna eat my food and drink my tea, keep my mouth shut, because I know my place.
Well done. You can have an inspiration point for playing your character. You should play it. Well done. Dave, anything you want to ask, do?
I don't want to ask anything because my social skills are not quite where they need to be, but I'm going to... Are we in a private room with this guy?
No, you're kind of in the gardens. There's no one else with you, but there are guards that you can see around, but no
so
one.
I'll have a bit of a scope around and see if anyone's earwigging and listening in. And
Roll me for perception.
That is a dirty 20.
Not more than the guards would be looking after someone that they have been paid to look after. So there's no one like behind a bush or anything. So yeah, no one's, seem to be taking any notice.
Okay.
Sarah, anything from you? Questions, things you want to do?
I'm just pondering showing like what would happen if we showed him the teacup. If that would like trigger anything for him.
Do you want to get it out?
I don't know. Cal has it. So
If in
so
doubt,
maybe I'm
whip
like,
it
hey,
out.
Cal, should we whip out the teacup?
If in doubt, whip it out, Sarah. That's the motto I've always lived by.
Okay, so I think Calendar's got the cup, right? And Drax got the lantern. So yeah, Calendar, are you going to get the teacup out?
Yes, I pull it out
Mm-hmm.
and I reverently hold it up, and then I slide it over so that he can look at it.
Okay, so he does look at it, and it's not got a big, massive glow now, but it's still got that kind of magical sheen, and he does look at it, and he kind of squints at it, and I'll let everyone do this. Everyone roll me an insight check.
Do we get advantage? Do I get advantage?
I got another bloody 9. Nice
But
shot,
you
eh?
can
Oh dear.
But you can all.
Nice shot, nice
but you
track.
can all.
Nice
But you can
flat.
all.
Oh, I
roll
got
for
a
that.
19.
Mine wasn't good.
We've got two 19s
You
and an
needed
18
50.
between us.
Mine was a 2.
Well, some of
I got
you
19.
know it. Anyone who got over a 15 notice, as he sees the cup and kind of picks it up and reads the name and looks at the picture, you see his eyes tear up a little bit.
Chris, real quick. Sorry, out of game, but real quick question for Chris. How did you get D&D Beyond into dark mode like that?
I know, that's what I want to know too.
Because the more dark mode, the
What's
better,
that
because
there?
white stuff like reflects off my glasses. How did you do that, Chris? Just ignore me, mate. Sound.
Don't know.
I don't think he generally knows. There is settings you can.
Buttons?
There is settings to change, like your
I
background.
think it's because I have the fighters theme. Like
yeah,
my
you-
background's
got
a tavern.
I've
Okay.
got.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
got
you-
right, okay. I'll have a
You
look
can
at it.
change. You can change the themes for like a druid and whatever, and it will change the colours a bit. So yeah, you'd have to circle through.
I mean, I've
them.
got like the fist on the left, and there's like a monk's like temple behind it. So I have already got the monk background, but
Yeah.
it's my thing's
yeah,
not
but you
black
could-
like
there's-
his.
Yeah,
I think
it'll
it's
be
white.
whichever one you choose. This you can choose any of them. There's so many backgrounds.
I'll have a look at halftime.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to play with that. Okay, so he starts crying a bit, and he does look at Francis because you've been kind of asking about
Asking the
what's going on with
serious
this, and he said-
questions, yeah, and not having the right
Yeah.
tone in my voice because I rolled a 9 on the persuade. So yeah.
No, but you've had some other stuff. So, but between you guys, so he does look at, well, he talks to all of you, obviously, but he says, well, he says, well, I maybe was responsible a little bit for undermining One Heart's work. and maybe crediting her success to his sister, Queen Yungi, which is the previous queen. He says he did this not out of malice, but out of devotion to his family and the crown, believing any individual who the people place above the ruling class must be treated as a threat. So he did it to protect the crown and his sister.
I understand how you would do that, but surely once a person has passed on to the next stage of the wheel, then they are no longer a threat to the royal family, right? And maybe it would be possible for them to get back that veneration that they deserve now that they're no longer alive and on this stage of the wheel and can not be considered a threat, maybe, right?
Perhaps there is a means by which we can bring balance to this decision.
Oh.
If we state that she honored her service to the crown and was inspired to do all of these acts by the crown, then the veneration is shared between the two, and she receives the credit that she is deserved, while also adding to it that she is a good servant to the crown.
He said that's interesting. He does say, yes, he does kind of regret this. He never worked up the courage to amend to what he did to One Hearth Spirit, so maybe this could help. However, he does fear publicly doing this would tarnish his sister's memory and by extension his niece's rule. And as you guys know, there's a lot of cultural things going on in this that would go against this. However, he does generally seem quite, he says, but maybe you guys could help. He says, Drac, your cousin said there's been like something to do with this is to do with the attacks in the city. Is that true? Do you believe this to be true with your foreigner friends?
I think that the attacks in the city were fun to fight. That is all I think. I don't fucking know anything about politics. Why the fuck do you think I left this shithole place? You care too much about your shitty queen and your shitty fucking... it's fucking boring. When are we gonna fight? Nah, come on.
You saying that to him as he...
Yes.
You know... Okay, this guy stands up because he's a proper dragonborn and he's like double your size and he's like, yeah, you've always been a foreign bastard with your weird non-Korean-esque draconic name. He says, sit down, lad, sit down now, you strawberry blonde dragon, you.
I didn't even stand up, you fucking harlot. Haha, you don't know what that means, that's a foreign word.
I'll walk over to Drac and just chill out a minute. We'll go and fight something after this.
I'm go Drac, and I give him the Scott McTominay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's like, no, he's like, I'm used to Drac. Like, everyone knows Drac. He's like the town something.
I was like kicked out in like badness from this place. Like I wasn't banished or barred. It was just like, Drac, just fuck off to somewhere that isn't here.
Yeah,
just for being a thief and a rogue, like.
Yeah, because all I wanted to do was fight and steal and disobey the stupid fucking hierarchy that this fucking place has.
Should have been a pirate, basically.
I mean, he does look at you and he's like, "How's the how's the leveling of being a rogue going? I heard you were getting into that. Did you reach the high levels of rogueness that you told me about?"
I actually I lost my foster assorted brother. I don't know what you call it. We were related by not blood but spit that we spat on each other during prison.
Nice, classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
And I lost him.
The old prison lube.
I stopped wanting to be a rogue because I like fighting.
Oh, I mean, so you couldn't continue even to be a thief? Couldn't even be a rogue?
Oh, well, you didn't notice that I stole your coin purse, did you?
He was a great rogue.
Can I roll for deception to see whether or not he thinks that I've stolen his coin purse?
I'd probably say no with all the guards being around and him being related
That's
to the Queen.
fucking. I rolled a nat 20 that fucking good. It didn't pop up in fucking D&D and Beyond.
Really? That's amazing.
Yeah.
The magical
Fucking
invisible
sleight
20.
of hand, mate.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. We've let Chris have his fun. So, luckily for you, Yungi is aware of what Drac is like, and he's like, he was in the special class at school. I know how to deal with him, and he gives you a sweetie that's got peanut butter in, so you can't talk for a bit. Yes, but he does say, well, as Drac explained very aggressively, he feels that maybe there is some badness to this. If this Shin is related to Daewar and there's been attacks on the city, then I have to do something for the honor of my family. I did notice that you got this weird cup thing that you guys have. And he says, just wait a moment. And he goes away for a few minutes, but I will give you guys to talk. So you guys are alone now, but he goes away just for a minute. He says, I want to show you guys something. Like, get something to show you, not, yeah. But you guys have a few minutes to talk.
He reaches under the table, and out emerges his dragonborn. He's fucking 8 foot tall, and so is his tail.
Maybe. What? Is there anything you guys want to discuss? You don't have full privacy because the guards are around, but you could, like, whisper. But is there anything you want to discuss before he gets back?
I just want to quickly say to Calendar, because I'm not involved in the questioning because my social skills on my character are not there. Don't forget to ask if there's anywhere we can get vodka.
Right, let's not forget about vodka, eh?
That was the mission.
That's what I
Calendar will politely bow and say, our masters have sent us on a task to acquire vodka. Would you kindly direct us to a place that we might acquire what we are looking for?
There's a market district in the city, isn't there?
Yeah. So you're going to say that when he gets back. Anything else you want to discuss as a group before he gets back? But yeah,
because he's gone, hasn't it? Yeah.
Has anyone got a spell that's the opposite of silence?
Zone of Truth. Petal had it.
Oh, Zone of Truth.
Petal has Zone of Truth.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, I've got Thunderclap, which will just fucking let things with
wrong genre spell, I think.
Me.
Okay. Well, guys, I'm gonna be really honest with you. You may as well piss against the wall as talk to these people about, getting something changed. Like the bigwigs. It's kind of like Calendar said earlier. The way this place works is if it's the bigwigs' idea, that's the way it goes. Like that's it.
Can we not change that?
No.
Change that.
No. Okay. You can't. You can try.
I think we have to try.
You're not. You have the disadvantage of not being my race. They'll just kill you, and I'm not gonna. I'm sorry. I'm strong.
They're not going to kill us for asking for a hero to be venerated. They're not going to kill us.
You see very many people with your face walking around here.
So, as you guys are discussing racism, which is a thing,
good old racism. Kind of a game without it.
He does come back. Yes. But yeah, so sorry, Calendar, you're gonna ask him about the vodka. So he comes back and he has something in his hand. But yeah, Calendar, you're gonna ask him about the vodka, right?
Yes.
I mean, I think I asked him all the questions we needed to ask. I think.
Yeah, just to confirm anything. Yeah, regarding the vodka, he says, well, the Queen does put her royal seal on certain things, and I think she is launching a vodka brand, so would you want some of the Queen's vodka, maybe? I could do you a deal. Maybe some free samples. If you help out with this business.
Did you know that they do that in Britain? I don't know if the King does it now, but the Queen used to put her approval on certain foods, like HP brown sauce. HP brown sauce has it, and like the Queen of England does. This is a thing here in the UK. The Queen actually puts her seal of approval on certain foods that she likes, and they show it on the packaging. It's a thing.
I know, and
I only learned about that recently. HP sauce has got it.
Well, this is what the Queen here does as well. Yeah, he's happy to do that. So he opens his hand, and then you see there is a little amulet in his hand with a very faint blue glow. And he says recently, he says he doesn't know about this fog that Drax, your cousins, talked about, or you guys seem to be telling him about, but he has seen one has Grecian several times at the Royal Park called the Park of the Elders, specifically late at night near the statue to his sister, Yungi. So considering what you guys are saying, and now this weird, you showed him the weird teacup, which made him cry a bit, and then he tells you that one had no surviving family members, which means, according to kind of this...
Which is why nobody's fighting for her memory to be venerated. Which is why nobody's sticking up for her and fighting her cause and making it happen. This is why she's being forgotten about. Because the king and the queen, the queen initiated her being forgotten about, and she had no family to fight it. So it's our job to fight it. Because we fight for what's right.
Did call up,
and we fight for our right party.
Yeah, right. He did call on some sort of arbiters, and that's the right word.
Arbitrators.
Basically, yes. I don't know. I can't remember the wording. Basically, yeah, what they called
judges.
People who
adjudicate decisions.
I can't. Yeah, it's spelled ARBITERS. To investigate the park in the past. Basically, they're the people who get rid of Grecians in the city. So there's like what they called exorcists, we would say. Okay. There are like official exorcists that deal with this. He did sign some to try and investigate, but they couldn't find anything or do anything. So he's a little bit worried if this is going on. So he shows you the amulet and says that he think from every time it's been around midnight. So he said maybe you could meet the Grecian spirit of Don Juan at the park, and he's happy. Maybe he says maybe this cup that you found, I don't know if you found anything else, but I'll give you this amulet of one has because we did used to be friends. Yeah.
What metal is the amulet made out of?
Gold.
I'm taking that. Yeah, as soon as he holds it out, I'm taking it. I've snatched it.
Okay. You can have it if you want.
When I see gold, I shrink away from it. I'm like, ooh, it's the devil.
Yeah, you can have it. He says, yeah, this is a symbol of an office, basically, and he kept it as a memento of their former friendship. He's kept it for years, and yeah, the teacup, as he passes at you, it grows the same. The teacup goes very bright blue, as does the amulet, and whoever has the lantern, again, it flares up. All of the three things.
Is that in your bag, Drax, the lantern?
No, I've got it in my pockets, so my tits are glowing blue.
Yeah.
I'm like,
luckily for you, it's magical fire. Yeah, we're gonna have a break in it. Well, we'll have a break in 1 moment. Yeah, so he gives you all this, and he tells you at midnight is the best time to see the spirit of one Ha, and that's where we're going to take a break as he ushers you out of the house before Drax burns it down. Here you go.
Okay.
Excellent.
Right.
See you in 5 minutes, Twitch.
Awesome.
And we're back for part 2. Welcome back, viewers.
Okay. So as you leave Yungi's estate, it is lunchtime. What do you guys want to do? You've been given
have lunch.
Do you want to spend half an hour discussing what you eat for lunch? That's what most D&D players do.
Zing! And you can hire him right now if you'd like to eat your lunch for half an hour.
Do you want to play D&D? It's not a lot of fighting, but you do get to run a bakery, describe what you have to eat.
Martin's shopping episodes are especially good. When you do shopping with Martin, it's really good.
I refuse to do shopping episodes. Anyway, what do you guys want to do? Yeah, so you've been given some information, but you do have a good time. And remember, some of you are exhausted as well.
We're going to go see the Queen.
I had a to get rid of my
Can I take a rest to take out care of that level of exhaustion?
We've just
I think
rested though.
We have to have a long rest, don't we?
No.
Yeah, you do. You need a long rest to get rid of exhaustion. So you have time to do it, but then it would be night time.
It's an hour. It's an hour.
But we
it's
have to
not.
wait.
It's
We have to wait
a
midnight
long
anyways,
rest.
right?
We can't do two
Yes,
long rests in
well.
24 hours. 5e's already
I mean,
easy
you-
enough. You can't do two long rests in 24 hours.
I mean, you are pushing it, but it's up to you guys if you want.
No.
But yeah, you do have the rest of the day to do stuff.
Would it-
until you-
how would a short rest not get rid of it though? Like if we went for a wee lie down for an hour.
So if you didn't sleep for 24 hours, then just said, "Oh, just have an hour, you'll be all right."
It's not that we didn't sleep. We did sleep. It was
Well,
just
we did sleep. We just had a very bad sleep.
sort of bad.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you top it up with an hour
so
of
if
good
we lie
sleep, a
down
nice
for an
nap.
hour.
No.
In this beautiful garden.
All right then. All right then.
Turtle
Fucking
District.
As Valera
Yeah.
said, the meeting's not until, is it midnight, did you say?
Well, it's not a meeting. It's just that he's told you that the ghost has been seen,
The ghost is
When it's been
out.
seen.
and it's like, yeah. So it's up to you if you want to do anything in that time, or if you just want to.
We're going to
Right.
attempt to talk to the ghost
he
before
said
we
he
attempt to
said
talk
it
to
was
the queen.
the graveyard.
The park.
Are we going to speak to the ghost before we speak to the queen? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the park
Okay.
where we got the lantern?
We
Or
might
is
want
that a
to get
different
the
location?
story
Oh,
straight from the
That
ghost.
was near the construction site.
That was in
Yeah,
the
it's
woods near the
different
construction
place,
site. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And
Is
what
there
what
any
if we go back to the place where we found the lantern with all three of them now that we have them? Because you know they glowed when they got together. What if that is like actually a temple that's like fucking buried or some shit? I don't know. I feel like what's happened is like everyone's been made to forget by very powerful
Something,
magic.
Yeah, something happened that
And the fact that everyone doesn't like this person, but there's clues here to like almost, I would say, unlock them.
they
I don't
either
even know if it's by
transform
magic,
or they
Chris. I
get
think it's just by
possessed.
politics that they've forgot about this person. They've been blackballed.
I don't think so, because
it's the
do you not
same.
remember what happens when the fog rolls in?
Everybody
Yeah.
forgets. Yeah.
But
Everyone
also-
forgets what's
I
just
think some
happened,
people
even if they've been
transform.
attacked.
Yeah.
But that's her doing that, I think, in retaliation because the people were forced to forget her.
Yeah.
I think they remember because because what was his name that we saw? He was like,
Yungi.
"Oh yeah, I
Yungi.
haven't heard of her." But then he was like,
But then he did.
"Okay, yeah, I have."
Yeah.
And then he gave us information.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But
So I don't
maybe
think they're like. I don't think.
maybe it's
Oh,
maybe it's the queen who is doing the magic.
I totally think I'm totally with
protect.
you.
the new one or the old
I
one?
think it's the new one that's doing
new one?
something.
I
Yeah,
hope
yeah,
it was
yeah.
the old one because then
There's
we
no
could
proof,
easier
but-
convince the new one to stop it. I hope it was the old one.
So, would it be a total waste of time, Martin, going to the original place that we found the lantern with all three items?
I can't
With
say. I
these three items
Can I
combined.
roll?
to
Can I
form-
roll for insight or something? Because I used to fucking live here.
You can roll me intelligence or history, or you could like ask around the town, I guess. But then you might be giving people information.
No, I don't
like-
believe the townspeople because the townspeople don't remember anything.
I mean, you could use your
Or I don't
thieves.
think that's
You could
truthful.
use your thieves guild link to ask people who know stuff about the city.
Has he not been
You are still
blackballed for the
technically-
Thieves
Could I
Guild though?
use
I think
could I
he-
use my Arcana to see if anything might happen assembling these items?
Of course, yeah. Or
Oh,
me,
that's a
if you
good
wanna-
idea.
Yeah. Go for it. Roll for it.
It's an 8.
I beg it.
I mean, you just like you're like, meh. I mean, you don't know. You're with Drax. You're like, yeah.
You're telling me magic is real?
I'm gonna come up with a better name for it later on, but he's like, it's not magic, and there's another word for magic. Martin, DM me some Korean.
The green word for magic. I don't know the green word for magic. Not that good. Okay, I mean,
You got this.
you don't know. Unfortunately. Well,
Marble.
Okay, there you go. Marbob.
Ma Bob.
There you go.
Aye,
If
it's
you
Ma
wanna say
Bob.
that. Marbob.
Mo.
Mal, depends how you
Ma
pronounce
Bob.
it.
There's a B in it.
I'll go through. I'll go through each of you. You can tell me what you're doing. So, Brew, you tried to do some Arcana, but you just can't work it out. You're not sure if you believe in magic because you are a sorcerer, right? So you're like, yeah, you don't need to learn anything for your magic. So,
It's just
Marble.
talent, baby.
yeah, you just know it.
Marble.
Is come up with an idea, but he's not sure if he should do it yet. Dave, what's your character doing?
I'm thinking along the same lines as Drac.
Mhm.
I think this current queen has got something to do with it. It can't be proven yet.
Mhm.
We can't prove it until we've spoken to all parties involved. So, if Drac decides to go back to where we were, I don't know how long the travel time is, I would go with Drac. If not, I'll go and find some vodka from somewhere. I know the Queen's got some, but I could go to a market or something like that because I don't.
We're in the market now. If we leave
We're at the park, aren't we? At the
breakfast
moment,
place.
so
Well,
Did we go to the park?
What is this?
you were given like a vendor to go and see to get the vodka from. So you do have a place to go and get the vodka. You've just not had a chance to do it, but you've been offered possibly free vodka, depending how the situation goes. Yeah, so you could do that.
Fuck
If
the free-
backup vodka.
We're not getting that free vodka. That's a lie.
backup vodka.
Yeah.
We'll buy some.
And at the end of the day, if we get an extra bottle of vodka, all we need to do is drink it,
Yes.
and then that we fix the extra vodka problem.
There you go. Mission complete.
I will go with Dave's character to negotiate with the vendor to get the vodka.
That's some good logic,
Okay,
Chris.
so
I like
two-
that logic. Like,
Two of you gonna do the vodka. It'd take about 2 hours to get back to the little shrine area if you did want to do that. Sarah, how about your character and yourself?
2 hours there and 2 hours back. I mean, I feel
Yeah.
like we have a lot of time to spare.
You do have quite a lot of time.
We
Yeah.
could do a lot of things.
It's 12. It's 12, so it'll be 2, and then it'll be 4 by the time we get back here,
Exactly, yeah.
and then
Yeah, but
I
you
mean-
could remember, guys, you've got to describe what you had for lunch and dinner. Like that's like a good half an hour of content.
me, I
Chris,
have
Chris,
sushi.
Drink the vodka.
We're in this Korean inspired
Yeah.
culture. I'm having
are.
rice wrapped up in seaweed, bro. Fucking yes. Love it.
I mean, are we supposed to go
As
to
long
find
as
a
you're giving it,
restaurant, or-
Kimchi. Mwah. Love it.
You can have. I will read you all the Korean food words that I know if you want to enjoy the delicacies of the draconic Korean food. You can do that. Yep, Oliver, how about your character?
What am I having for lunch? Or what am I doing?
I mean, you can. I mean, both. Both, hopefully. Both.
I mean, for lunch I'm having sushi. I will go. I mean, we're splitting into 2 groups, are we?
for the day, I think for the daytime, yeah,
Well,
you guys are gonna.
Hold up, Martin.
Yeah.
Is the merchant bit going to take a fucking long time? Like, they're going to be going across the road? Are they going fucking 2 hours in the opposite direction?
No, the 2 hours is because you'll literally go into the total other side. Yeah, it's not going to take them.
So they're going 2 hours that way, and we're going 2 hours that way.
No, that's going to take them about 20 minutes to go to the.
Right. And is it on the way to where we're fucking going anyway?
With that attitude, no, it is. I'll be nice.
I was gonna say
Okay.
we came all the way to
Is
the
it
east side,
15?
so I would
You know,
say,
is it 15 minutes? You know, are we?
It's on the way. You guys could all nip in and fuck over the vodka cellar if you want.
Yeah, I think we should just
But
stick
I
together.
don't-
I don't think we need to split up.
Okay, so you get
No,
so
no.
the vodka. So you go into the vodka cellar. Yep. So you got like the. I mean, you've not got the vodka for like free, but you know, Blob's tried to like organize to get like a good price. Who's gonna take the lead on this?
No.
It's up to you guys.
Guessing that's a Kalendor thing.
It's up to you. I mean,
Probably.
with this, you could do any of the social roles for this because it depends how you're going to tackle it. Again, same thing. But yeah, I would imagine if yours is the highest charisma, then
Make it
Do you
Kalendor.
guys want to do it differently, or do we want to go with the charisma roll?
The only thing I'm going to do, Calendar, is I'm going to hide in the back.
Just stand back there and look strong. That will
Yeah.
definitely help us with the negotiations.
Nah, I'm going to hide, sorry.
All right.
So, are all of you going into the?
I'll accompany
Richmond.
Kalendor, but I'll hang back as he
Okay.
discusses it. I'll just.
I'm in the offie. I'm hiding down the back. I'm tilted behind, and I'm listening to the voice of the merchant.
Okay, roll me for stealth if you're trying to do it sneakily.
Oh god. Here goes the shell.
Solid.
You got 14.
Go on, Chris.
I mean, it's okay for me, and you try and pretend you're maybe leaning against the wall to here, so you're okay. Okay, Calendar, so you go in and roll me a d6.
D6. A 1.
Okay, it is. I was rolling to see if it was male or female. It's a male. So yeah, you see this little gnome gentleman, at the counter, literally standing on the counter, and he greets you as "Welcome. Would you like to buy any of my fine liquors?"
I would, good sir. We have been sent by, and what's the name of our person?
Blob.
Blob.
Mm-hmm.
Blob.
By Blob to acquire some vodka. May we peruse what you have? I believe that this is the order, and if we have a ticket or anything, I'll produce it for him.
Can we try all the free samples?
Yeah, you have are you going in? You'll have to roll maybe if you want some free vodka samples.
What do I
Yeah,
roll?
Calendar. So yeah, you show him the scroll which has got what he wants and Blob's preferred price. He's not paid for it, but it's more you trying to get the best deal that you can, if you know what I mean. And then he will, I don't know, call him up and give him his Blob credit card number. I don't know how magic credit works in this, but it is a thing now. So he'll ring him up and just give him the numbers. But yeah, Calendar. So you're trying to get some free you want to sample stuff before you buy?
Would like that as a matter of quality assurance.
Roll me for persuasion. See if you can persuade him for some free samples.
Oh yeah, me too. I want some free samples.
Okay.
19, so 25.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Okay, Fran says he's like, "Oh no, you look like you're too holy to enjoy my beverages." But Calendar, he's like, "Yeah, sure, got all the different." He's like, "What's your favorite food?" I've probably got a vodka that tastes like it.
I tell you,
Do you have...
when he says that to me, Martin, I'll say to him, I act holy, but in truth, I'm full of holes.
Like cheese.
Roll me. I don't know. Roll me again. See if he likes your joke. I'll be nice. Roll me another persuasion. Maybe he likes your joke. I don't know.
Okay.
Cheese vodka was that? You want to try cheese vodka? Okay. Yeah. He gets. Oh no. He's like. Yeah. He's like no. He doesn't want to get in trouble. Yeah. So. Calendar. Yeah. He gives you a little shot of cheese vodka. What do you think of it? He asks you. He says, "Is this the type of thing you're going for your luxury gay bar? Is this the type of vibe you want, like a cheesy vodka vibe?"
Prefer my luxury gay bar liquors to have a bit more of a fruity taste, either plum or perhaps cherry. But
Okay.
this does taste a bit more dignified, and perhaps... Actually, do you have plum vodka? I see that you take great pride in your work. This cheese is delectable, but not quite in realm of what the establishment needs.
I mean, it's made from gnome milk, so I mean, it's an acquired taste.
Ah, female gnome milk or male gnome milk?
Oh, you have to go there,
Yeah.
Dustin, eh? Fuck's sake.
I mean, he's like, we're very into like foraging, so it's like found milk. Like we just found unattended gnome milk, and then we make
You
it.
found unattended gnomes
No,
and milked
you-
them.
like-
You get
That's
it from the
fucking
attended.
disgusting. I'm gonna be sick.
And is this made with the curds of the milk, or?
Oh
He's like,
my days.
he's like, don't think about it too much. He's like, you'll get upset. Are you all going in? I will say I'll allow you all to try one vodka if you all want to go in. I'll say, Calendar, you kind of smoothed it ever so. If anyone else wants to come in, he will let you all try one. So I think, Francis, you were maybe edging. What? He's like, okay, so I guess if your friend vouches for you, what is your favorite food? And I'll try and see if we have that vodka in.
Oh, what is the most simple, plainest,
Red.
humble, cheapest one that you have, my friend?
He looks at Yuri and gives a wink. He's like, we've got this on the rocks vodka. If you're interested, made from rocks and vodka. It's very natural.
Why did he wink at me?
Sounds right up my street.
How does
Roll me
he
a
know that?
Roll me a medicine check,
No.
Yuri.
Have teeth.
Because your teeth look like a row of condemned
What does
houses.
medicine have to do with the wink?
You'll find out if you roll high enough.
Oh, 17, I believe.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's got a sty, so he's, you know, yeah,
okay.
it's a bit gross
Oh,
actually.
so it wasn't a purposeful wink. Okay.
Yeah, he's got like he's probably been somewhere he shouldn't have been. Or he's tired, who knows?
Finding unattended no milk.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's how you get it. That's how
Probably.
Milking
that's how,
unattended
yeah,
gnomes.
told you not to think about it. Yeah, he's like, do you want to try this stone vodka? Is that the type of vibe the club is going for?
Don't know, vodka.
I'll try it.
Yeah, he gives you the stone vodka, and how does it taste to you? He asks for your response. Do you like the vodka that he's given you?
Absolutely, I love it. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. He looks. Is anyone else going inside? Yuri, were you going in? Or are you just looking at him through the
No,
window?
I'm gonna leave the establishment after I see the filth of this place.
Yeah. No vodka for me.
Okay, how about Dave and Chris?
Yeah, I am inside, but I heard the conversation, so
It's like you look like you like unusual taste. It's like, you sure you don't want to try?
I definitely do have unusual taste, just not that unusual. So
Not that.
He's like, do you like cats?
I do.
This one's made with cats.
Why would you ask a
I
druid
don't.
that?
Cats,
Okay.
cats are nature's creatures, but not
Meow.
in a vodka mix.
We don't
It's
drink
like-
cats.
And it's like, well, you're missing out. But Drac, you keep rolling stuff for fun. What are you trying to do outside the building?
I'm not outside the building. I was inside. Remember, I said that I was going to sulk off in the back.
Okay, yeah. What are you trying
So
to
every
do?
time he poured someone a drink and he was distracted, I tried to steal a bottle because I'm hidden in the back.
Ooh.
Okay, so Chris, this is a bit of a life thing. Do you know about the rule that all DMs have a special thing that all shopkeepers may be something? Have you heard that rumor?
Oh.
Retired adventurer.
Yeah,
I
so
will say,
We
Martin,
just talked
Yeah.
about
I
this.
rolled 2 18s in a row.
oh great, yeah. I mean, so he kind of looks at you and he's like,
I was going to say to you, the shopkeeper has just noticed me swiping a bottle if I got something shit.
weird. I mean, yeah, with the
Sweet.
level,
He's
with
not
the
listening.
level, with the level 20 shopkeeper, and you got a 14 in stealth. Yeah, yeah. Not
Also,
not sure about
I would like
that.
to point out that the level that most shopkeepers being a retired level 20 adventurer is very, very unrealistic because a retired level 20 adventurer has no need to run a business or work because they're an equivalent of a billionaire.
They do
They
it
do it for fun.
they
do it
do
for
it
fun.
so
They
that
want
they have
adventurers to have
some
somewhere to
ass
hang
to
out
beat
and
on the weekend.
I mean, you also know the how he makes one of these vodkas, so just saying maybe he's lost a lot of money, possibly. Yeah, Drax, just roll me one sleight of hand roll. And we'll base it on that.
Not take one of the 2 18s that I already fucking rolled, no.
No, you can't just spam it until you get what you want. Just roll. You have to ask.
I got 2 18s. I didn't spam it until I got what I wanted.
Yeah, you have to ask the DM to roll, so roll sleight of hand and see what you got.
I've got heroic inspiration, so I'm going to use that on this.
Okay.
I mean, you rolled a 12 with a 3, you've got some bonus, like... Fucking 29.
Okay, God.
Ah, fuck's sake,
Did you
Chris.
Did you get it? Was it a crit? Oh, was it a crit? Okay, if it's a crit, I will be saying.
Can I get a crate? Can I get a crate of the vodka?
It just goes like that,
I wanna
and a crate
say what I was
disappears.
doing. See when they were pouring each bottle, right? See the
Yeah.
way they're picking the flavor?
Uh-huh.
When he passes the bottle, because of my actor trait, I pretended to work there, put them into a crate, and then hide it.
No, but because of your role, I will say that you can put. You need to write this on your inventory because I'm not going to tell you. You have the bottles of what everyone drank, so you have some cheese flavored vodka, stone flavored vodka. Well, the cheese is the no milk cheese vodka. You have the stone vodka. I think that's it because they only tried 2 vodkas, right? So
Can
yeah,
you give
you have-
no berry vodka?
So,
Did
can I
you
just
not
got
do
plum
berries?
vodka.
Everybody's.
Oh, well,
everybody's
we'll yeah. Well, we were going to come back to I'll say Dustin, he just did the plum, but at this point he's like,
Or plum
so which one do you want? He's like, some of your friends were quite rude about my vodkas, so which one do you want? Cheese, stone, or plum?
I would like plum, please. That appears to
One
be
winner.
yeah.
It's like he says I'll give you a cheeky offer if you get the cheese one. Half price.
I'm listening.
Like, well, it's like kind of need to get this stuff off my hands because I'm not really supposed to sell raw milk. So if you do me a deal, maybe I could give you half price vodka if you take this type of vodka.
Much would you say a bottle of vodka is worth?
I don't even know. That's for Blob to sort out. This is
Probably
you're
like
doing the paperwork.
Probably like a silver piece, not much, man.
No, it's more than that. But anyway, he's like, so he's like Cheetah, so just select which one. So he's like, I'll give Blob a good deal on the cheese vodka, but I mean, if you think one or the other one is more appropriate, I'm happy to do that.
All right, party. What do we think? It's a good deal on the cheese vodka, but it tastes like
It's no milk cheese. I don't think that's going to be popular in a club.
I think it might go rancid if it hasn't already.
Yeah, I'm no expert, but I don't think that's going to be popular.
If I had the choice of, I would not choose that one.
cheese. Very well. Let us go with the plum because I feel that is more appropriate for our people.
Okay. He's like, well, you're missing out. He's like, I've got a feeling. He's like, I feel I'm an
Make sure you take a
influencer.
shot of the fucking vodka.
Yeah, so at this point, this is the equivalent of you guys telling me what you had for lunch. At this point, he's like, okay, so, vodka scene over. It does take you a good 2 hours, I'll say, to drink and discuss how he makes the vodka and do some of the paperwork. Are you guys heading to the shrine now?
How many bottles of fucking vodka did I come out with?
3.
Oh, only 3?
Well, 'cause I need
29.
three- I need three.
2 hours.
I only-
I only
He
tried
rolled a
3.
29.
I worked out a
Those are Pathfinder numbers.
That's crazy. Yeah.
He said he was going to steal all the bottles that you guys drank and you guys were being pussies and would drink, so it's your fault, not
I
mine.
encouraged everyone to take a shot. Surely
three-
at that
well-
point, everyone would be like, well,
Oh, at every opportunity
roll a
I'm
fucking
taking a shot.
and then
At
see if
every
he's found
opportunity
out
I'm
whether or
taking a
not I
shot.
was stealing the bottles after he
What vodka scene's over, guys. You can tell me next game what you had for lunch, okay? And we'll roleplay it for 20 minutes, okay? So I'm gonna get like no players from this who are like, he won't let me roleplay what I ate for lunch, so I was very upset.
He's much more
So,
forgiving when you pay him, guys. He's much more forgiving when you pay him. Like, we don't pay him.
Yeah, I'm, you know, if you want to pay me to tell me what you had for lunch, it's fine. Are you guys making your way to the shrine now?
No.
What time is it?
Yeah.
Aye, we are.
It's only
We
a couple
are.
of-
Why
like
this
two-
round? It's only been 2
It's
hours.
2 o'clock. Yeah, it's been a couple of hours.
Yeah, I say
Hold
we-
on, is the
All
Turtle
day?
District like?
I love that we sat
Just
in
where
there.
people
Didn't
live?
get pissed. I've
It's
got 3
okay.
bottles of vodka now, though, so I'm telling.
Let's go get
these-
smashed.
Let's go
and
get drunk,
back.
aye. No, that's a good question,
Yeah,
Drew.
No, I don't want to get drunk because if I get drunk, drunk is a fucking thing in D&D.
It is a thing in D&D, correct?
So
Yeah.
I don't want the condition drunk because that's gonna fuck all of
Yeah.
my good things up.
Oh,
Because
we've
I'm
got
only
Not while we're about to go meet this
dexterous
ghost.
and
Yeah.
we've
fucking-
got all day and all night because we've got until midnight, and it's
Yeah,
only
but
2
I don't
o'clock in
want
the
to
afternoon.
go
Hang
into
on.
a fight with
Hang
a
on.
hangover. I'm already exhausted, mate. What are you talking about?
Hang on, because Brew's too polite to butt in. I'll butt in for Brew. You missed Brew's question, Martin.
No, she asked how far the turtle place was.
No, she asked,
Whoa,
is the
we
Turtle
talked about
Place a
the time.
residential district? Is what she
Oh,
asked.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm curious what that is too.
Yeah, the Turtle District is like the biggest district, so yeah, that's where most people live.
Mostly residential,
Okay.
yeah.
There's no turtle. There's no turtles
Yes.
left there.
No, I think
I mean, there'll be like little shops and stuff. Like Drac, you would tell them, yeah, it's the big housing district. But there's like little shops and stuff and pubs and
Why
you know.
is it specifically called turtles? Is it anything to do with turtles?
just because they name their districts after
No.
animals. Like we
It's
name
about
we name
career.
ours after trees and flowers, like
Is it far away
Primrose
from where
Avenue.
we
Do
are
you know
now?
what I mean?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
you-
gonna tell Yuri that I named it after him. There you go.
I mean, you can roll me a history check. Also, you're offending most Korean history by not knowing what these things may be. But yeah, go for it.
I can't do history. Can I do sleight of hand just to?
Oh, you rolled it,
This is for
Chris.
Yuri. No. This is for Yuri to figure out.
He's rolled a
No, you
natural
don't.
20.
This is. Yeah, but this is for Yuri to
Is it
figure
really?
out if what he's saying not. So Yuri, this is for you to roll.
I got a 3, a nat 1.
Oh my god.
Congratulations, you fully believe him because you're dumb for this. You're like, there you go.
Brack, I didn't know you had such authority here, but man, that was a nice thing of you to do. I owe you one.
Yeah, it's good. The tea shops here, you see, they actually rule the empire. So
Wow. Wait, but why didn't you name it like the Yurdi district?
they had a 50-50 vote, and that's
Oh,
what we went for.
yeah, that makes more sense. A broader term. I get it. I get it.
There was another name, Bodie McBoatface, but
I don't think I know him.
Oh, Google Boaty McBoatface after the thing. It was the whole thing. And it's another British thing, but it's pretty
Please
funny.
do, please do.
Yeah.
As you guys wander through the Turtle District, it does take you a couple of hours, and you make it back to the shrine area. What do you want to do when you get to the shrine?
Have lunch and describe it to you in excruciatingly
No, that's
detail.
because you already had vodka for lunch, and now it's tea or dinner. You have to describe.
We had
which is
tea.
liquid lunch.
Tea. Because I'm
Tea or dinner.
northern. It's
That's
tea.
what I was going to say. Tea. That's what I want. Tea. Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly 4:20. If anyone wants to do anything as you arrive
Hey.
at the shrine. What do you guys want to do when you get to the shrine area?
I mean, if it's
I'll take a short
if it's
rest.
4:20, Francis, we'll pull out a pipe and smoke.
Okay.
I will.
Any-
Sorry.
No, anyone can jump in. This is your time to.
No, no.
have-
I'll get next to Francis and meditate because I'm druid and be at one with nature.
Okay. Meditating, taking drugs. Anyone else?
I'm just
I
gonna
will
like.
get-
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I was just gonna get out my cartography stuff and start drawing a map of this place and like a picture of the shrine. It's been a while, so
I would like
back
to.
Roll
to my
me-
roots.
Yeah, roll me.
I would like-
Did we decide what? Did we just let me do brew and then I'll come? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry,
so
yeah,
brew,
sorry.
did we decide what role it is when you do cartography? Because I know I said
Performance?
yeah, because you can add your proficiency because you're proficient with the tools, right? So
I don't know.
well, I'll allow you to roll performance and then add your proficiency, which is plus
Oh,
something.
Bruce. Not having much luck with the dice tonight.
Maybe you can add your proficiency to that. What's your proficiency? To the top of your sheet.
Like I know.
It'll be like plus something.
It's plus 3.
So that makes it 12, right? I think.
Yeah.
9.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9. Yeah, you draw as similar to last time. It's like a children's map. So it is like a treasure map thing. It's very colourful, but you can describe it as you wish. Yeah.
I got some crayons out and started adding some color to, the greenery surrounding the shrine, and the actual map of the city was just very basic. A lot of boxes, a couple circles. I even got like a street view where it's just the box and the house and the window and the sun and a couple of stick figures. It's a little rusty, but been out of practice for a while.
I love your art.
I mean, do you remember that you have a turtle gentleman caller who was asking about your map skills? So I think he would be interested in it at some point. Dustin, what are you doing? As someone, drugs, maps, meditation. What are you doing?
I will be meditating, but what I'm doing is I'm providing some soft, comforting music for my party members who are in prayer or meditation themselves. I'm just sort of like supporting the mood.
Okay. What instrument are you playing to do this?
The lute.
Okay. Like it. Please choose a classic 80s rock song to
More than a feeling.
Hardcore, more than a feeling.
There you go. So that's what is played. I'm going to do Chris at the end because I mentally can't cope. Sarah, what are you doing? Something sensible, hopefully?
There was no like little ponds or anything around here, right? That was at the gardens.
Yeah, this is just like a clearing with the slab with the little and now there's no lantern because you guys took it.
Well, since I'm suffering with exhaustion, I'm just gonna lay down on the ground and stare up at the trees and sky and enjoy the vibe.
Okay, yeah. It doesn't help because you need a long rest, but
Oh, I know. Just
mentally you just zone
saving
out.
it. Yes.
Chris, what are you gonna do this time?
I'm gonna make sure Yurdi has the stuff, the fucking lantern and the
Yep.
medallion.
Yep.
So-
And last one.
Well, no, I don't have the other one.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
The cups with someone else.
Okay.
Just,
Yeah.
just
Well
in
done.
case you were casting me there, teacher. All right.
I mean, just check it. I mean, Jesus, it's fine. You can have inspirations for being a good boy. All right.
Oh.
Okay. So yes, Yuri, you get handed the 3 objects, and they all glow bright blue.
No,
Ooh.
doesn't have the cup yet.
Well, I'm presuming. Do you want to?
Oh my gosh.
Do you want to roll me an Arcana check or a Religion check as these things start glowing around you?
I'll go with Arcana because religion sucks.
Okay.
It is a 21.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Well done.
Banging,
So-
wolves are back in town.
She's back.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're pretty sure that they must have the essence of day one. Like, clearly they're, like, energized or something. So you think that maybe they would be useful if you got to meet her or something, because they're kind of part of her. They've got some of her essence in it. So you think these could be very useful.
I am day one. Calling to you from beyond.
Roll me a performance check. Let's see if everyone believes you. Can everyone roll me an insight check to see if you believe that Yuri is day one? For fun.
It's a 7.
If anyone gets less than a 7.
What about
man.
meet it? Because I got a 7.
Is that everyone's got to roll?
Meet it, right?
Yeah. Oh, you do know that anyone who's got exhaustion, you should have been rolling with disadvantage for all these.
I've not got exhaustion.
Meet it, right?
Well, everyone
Oh,
else-
I have exhaustion.
beats it, yes, but all of you are disadvantaged apart from, I think, 1 or 2.
I don't
of
have
you.
disadvantage.
Okay, so you're okay.
Okay.
So, Jody, did you re-roll? Did you get a 21 still?
I did. I got the same damn
She's
thing.
got another 7.
Yay!
Oh, Drac.
So some of you believe that she is day one. Some of you believe it.
I'm your Casio.
Okay. Oh, here's the dragon. Sorry. Of course, this is my.
Flara doesn't believe
You
it.
get the dragon. You got the dragon dice.
I'd like
you
to
guys-
do something.
You go for it.
I'll go up to Drac and Yurti, the two of them, with a leaf on my hand. A leaf in my hand. I say, I hate to ask such a thing, Drac, Yurti, but you're my oldest friends in this group, so I come to you. May I have a coin?
No.
My name is Day One.
Did he say no?
Chris literally said no. He's not even gonna give me one coin.
It's my fucking gold. What the fuck are you asking me for gold for?
To leave,
No.
What kind of coin do you need?
it's to leave an offering at the shrine.
What would you leave if you had nothing though? And no one was around.
You've got to leave your trousers, I'm afraid.
What can I give you, poor as I am?
Right, fine. I'll take the shirt off my back then. I'll take the shirt off my back and I'll leave it. It's all I've got.
Are you wearing
And
armor?
Yurti
'Cause
will
if you're
go and
taking
put it on.
armor,
I don't wear armor.
I'll be here for 3 hours now.
Can't you leave rocks?
No, I want to leave a coin because that's more traditional. You're supposed to leave money at a shrine. You're supposed to leave a coin.
Okay.
I understand that
Coin,
much
right?
about
You
these
actually just leave a
about
shit.
these Eastern Shinto
That's
style
what we do.
religions. I do know, like Oliver knows that, and I want to do it.
I've got a coin for you.
Well,
Thank you, Valara.
Drax,
And
Drax
there's a
from
leaf
here.
on my hand because I don't want to touch it.
Okay. And I hand you a coin. Carefully in the leaf.
Is it a gold, a silver, or a copper?
It's a gold. That's all I got.
Oh, I'm really careful when I'm touching it. Like, oh my days.
Be really careful with it.
And I'm gonna place it on the shrine next to some seeds and nuts that I've been gathering.
The magics of this land of mine will
And the shirt off my
accept
back.
this offering.
You're right. I
And
know
I'll
it.
put the shirt on.
I know it's
It's
you.
such a fabulous shirt.
It's not. It's a rag.
Oh wait, you knew it was me?
I knew it was you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he knew. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Aww.
Valara, what is your? Did you?
Are you
choose a
stealing the
god
coin? Wait, is
or-
Chris stealing the coin that I put down? Is that what that sleight of hand is, Chris? You're a fucking prick, like.
Yeah, just so
It's
you
the
know.
magics of the land.
Yeah, just so you guys know, you can't roll because you want to. You ask the DM, so you can roll as many times as you want. If you
It
don't
doesn't
ask
count
me, it
unless
doesn't
the
mean
DM
shit.
allow. Aye, so fuck off. You didn't
That's
steal
the
the
whole
coin,
point.
you fucking ginger.
But they put the coin down.
Valara, what did you think about your goddess entity that you get your powers from? If not, I will make something up.
Oh, you know what?
My character sheet says that I can't resist coin gold. I can't resist it. If I see it, I must take it. That's
Hell
one
yeah.
of my fucking things.
Even
so
if it
that's why
causes
I
you
roll it
making a
every
religious
time I
faux
see it.
pas in your own culture.
I mean, you can do it.
But Martin should know my character sheet
I'm
by now. Every time he's put fucking gold in front of me, I've stolen it.
You're gonna get a kung fu kick
Valara.
slap round the side of the face off Francis in a minute, like. It'll only take so much.
Okay, so Valara, when we're talking to Valara, as you guys have been drinking, pretending to be magistrates, ghosts, whatever. Valara, what is your god, or tell me a bit about them, or
It
I will make
was.
something up.
Yeah, okay. I think I had picked Eldath, the goddess of peace.
Nice. Do you have an idea about what you want it to be like, or do you want me to do it instead?
From what I remember about that, it was she tries to take the path of peace, but her followers will defend themselves if they're attacked, if need be. So that's kind of my loophole.
Okay.
For violence when I need to be violent.
Okay, so your goddess. Okay, so as the kind of chaos of your friends is going on behind you, your goddess kind of comes to you as Francis puts the money down. And in my head, she's kind of like Phoebe from Friends, you know, first season.
Oh,
so
I
she's
love
like,
her.
so she's like, oh, how's it going? What's going on? What's going on? It's like your friends are a bit, you know. So how's it going, girl? So she's talking to you in your head.
Okay. Gosh, I'm like, I tell her, you know, I guess, short version of the adventure we've been on here so far, and we're kind of exploring while we wait for midnight to find the spirit of this magistrate.
Oh, so she's like, that sounds really fun. She's like, maybe you need to take the lead because they're kind of like spiritually lacking. So if it was me, I would be like, hey guys, let's do this. And if it gets really bad, just bribe them or drug them or whatever's like legal, you know, whatever you. I mean, we do it. Well, no, like peacefully drug them, like with like chamomile or crack.
Bribes
or,
and
you know,
drugging people against their will are generally not legal in any culture, Martin.
It's D&D, so she's like, or you could try aromatherapy. I mean, so whatever you.
Is great. We drink a lot of tea around here.
Yeah, so she's like, maybe you should do that, but she says, I don't want to like worry you or anything, but I'm getting like a bit of a interference in the area.
Oh.
Like a, you know, she's like, like I have that beef with the Elder God, you know, the all tentacly ones. Yeah, I'm getting, I think there's one been like, someone's been loitering around. So she's like, could you maybe check that out? I think it might be intertwined with your future or something. Anyway, I've really got to go, but it was lovely talking to you. Bye, I'll see you later. Okay, bye, love you. XXO, bye. Bye. Yeah.
Oh no.
There you go.
I love the way the god signs out like it's a fucking text message. XXL.
Well, she's polite.
Full of it.
She's super chill.
She's the peace god. She's got to be chill.
She's super chill, yeah. She's the peace god. She's super chill.
So,
Okay.
you guys have all done different things. What do you want to do now? You've obviously had your message, Valara.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around and tell everybody that, like, I just got a warning from my deity that we might want to be extra cautious on our adventure. I don't exactly know why, but we might have extra troubles coming up.
Wait, you talk to people? Like, in your head?
In my head.
I was going to say something, but Yurty jumped in. I was like, okay, I'll just bang back.
She talks to gods,
It's okay.
much like I do.
Yeah. Talk to gods.
Valara,
you talk inside
A perk
your
of
head,
ASMR.
your shell.
Valara, when you go into your trance, is it pretty or not pretty? Like, are you like drooling, or is it like very calm and serene?
Oh, it's very calm and serene, of course.
Yeah. Is it?
Like Stephen Hawking
If I had
sleeping.
some vodka, maybe different.
Well,
But
that's what it was like. Is you...
I didn't drink, so.
Yeah, you didn't drink, so you're fine. So, I will say, unfortunately, with all the playing around, some of you have been wishing the alleged day one. It is now night time. So, what do you guys want to do?
Book it back.
You have all had a short rest if that affects anyone, but it will. I don't think it will.
I'm full of everything.
You know, coming here and bringing those items, did it actually do anything? No.
Not yet.
Well, it all glowed.
It glowed
and you only
extra
got
bright.
The thing about I gave you the information about the essence that you feel it's connected
Oh, okay.
to her energy. Yeah, so you do feel that they're important. Maybe not in this area though.
Oh.
Yeah,
was a
so
buff
it's
voice.
important to bring it to the park? Cemetery? The park, right?
Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I thought maybe she was like trying to take over my body or something there, but I think it's just important for however we need to talk to her.
Okay.
What
so
time is it? We have time to get back to the park, right?
It's 8 o'clock, so I'll say you've got time
Okay.
to go through. Are you guys heading straight to the park, or do you want to do anything else quickly? I guess on your way.
We
Can
need to do
I,
anything else.
Get a stim or something, like a fucking coffee, so that I'm energized.
Roll me for investigation. Let's see if you can find a coffee shop.
My dad owns a fucking tea house. If I can't get coffee, there's something fucking wrong. Maybe,
Yeah, but
maybe it's like a Coca-Cola. Coke.
You-
Yeah, actually, in my home country, right, coffee is like Coca-Cola, so it's only available, in one place or
Everywhere.
another.
Everywhere.
My dad sells Pepsi,
Yeah,
and
but
you
you
can
know
only
how
get
many
Pepsi
dick
here.
stands they had around here.
There were a lot of those.
There was a lot
That
of
was
dicks, yeah.
technically outside of the gates. I feel like in this particular culture, there's an allotment that the things that are impolite be outside of the gates.
Yeah, you take that Coke Zero shit outside the gates with the penises, okay?
Fair enough.
What,
I mean,
what
how
am
do you
rolling
think-
in, sorry?
Take that to the dick stands.
Yeah.
That's right. You can sell both at the same place.
Sick
Yeah.
your Coke Zero out there.
Yeah, with your dildos. That's
Coke
how this
Zero's an
culture rolls.
abomination, just saying. Just saying. That is an actual abomination.
But if Coke wants a sponsor,
Yeah, if you want to sponsor us,
We
all
got you.
dildos, we'll got you. We'll change our
None of that
views
zero
very
or
quickly.
diet or light pish though. We want full fat red can only.
If there's any cheese flavored vodka people out there, we've got you. on that.
that's the next big thing. That is the
Lots of
next big
cheese,
thing.
stone, and one vodka around me.
One vodka.
What are you want me
Naturally
to roll
found.
again to see if I...
Just for fun, roll me investigation. Let's just see as you're making your way through the town if you've.
Making my way
Find a coffee shop.
downtown.
20,
You beat me to it.
13.
Yeah, I mean, you do know, even though you've not been for a reasonable amount of time, you know somewhere you can get a quick coffee from. Yeah, it's fine. You get a quick coffee. So,
Ugh.
No, I mean, you get, I mean, all the people in your town look at you with disgust because you're not having green tea or matcha or something. But yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to click on whatever you guys sent. I know it's going to be bad. So you guys get to the park about 11 o'clock.
It has to be in America, bro. Only in America.
It's in Wisconsin.
I know. So you just have to score
Cheese
naturally.
vodka is a thing, audience. Brew has found it. It's a thing in Wisconsin, USA. Cheese
Drink
vodka.
Wisconsinably. Stop.
My days.
Fair enough.
Capital of the world.
Your country has
If we
too
not got
much
someone-
fucking freedom. That's what happens when you get too much freedom. You guys need fucking reined in a wee bit. Fucking cheese vodka. My days.
Have we not got someone in the marketing department who can sort us out the sponsorship? I mean, what am I working with here, guys? I mean,
I'll do some reaching out.
yeah. I mean, okay. So you guys, you guys do finally get to the park of the Park of the Elders, which if you click on Albert, you can see the map.
Yep.
And as you guys get there, you can see kind of in the center as you wander around. It's very quiet. You can see there's a monument depicting a regal dragonborn seated on an ornate throne, a vision of wisdom and grace. Duke does a large scroll in one arm and raises the other hand as if about to speak. Stone plaques set into the statue's foundations are engraved with Queen Yungi's many achievements. Anything you guys want to do? As you've got an hour until midnight.
So this is us here. So can I
Yeah.
have a walk around this
Yeah?
statue and just to see if there's anything out of the ordinary, first of all.
And then
Yes.
if not, should we set up our
Only
items?
because that's my only good skill that I've got. at this moment in time.
So
Well,
sorry.
use
So
it.
yeah, of course. Yeah, go for it, Dave.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna have a bit of a stroll round to make sure nothing's out of the ordinary, nothing's out of place, or nothing isn't as it seems.
Okay. So roll me for investigation. Yeah, as you check out kind of the statue-esque area. Yeah. This is where you've been told that the ghost has been seen. So.
This is the statue of the previous queen, right?
Yes, Queen Yungi.
Next to, okay. Ooh, nice roll.
What'd you get?
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Nice.
Dirty.
Yeah, I mean, you look around everywhere. I mean, it's it's a statue and stuff. However, when you get to the back of the statues, there is, to the untrained eye, they look like lots of random scratches.
Okay.
But I mean, you're gonna have to do me another roll or tell someone, but they look like sigils to you.
Ooh.
Okay.
They're not just random scratches. So
if I roll,
Sigils like words.
can I ask someone to help me? If I say I think these are not scratches, who's the best person? Who's good with sigil? Who's good? I don't know.
Is that a religion or an
Would be an
arcana?
What would you roll for that?
Arcana. It'll be an Arcana check. So whoever's
Oh,
So
mine's
it's
not
my
very
strong
good.
point. Brew, how's your arcana? Pretty decent, eh?
+5.
So
Yeah.
Pretty
Brew.
handy.
Not Brew. Yurty, come and check these. I don't think these are scratches. I think these are something more than scratches, but I need someone to help me check these out. And who rolls? Is it Yurty that rolls or me?
Yurdi will roll for this if she's going to do the Arcana check. You've alerted her with your roll,
Yes.
but Yurdi will be an Arcana check to try and figure out what these sigils mean.
17.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, 7. I mean, so you get most of the information. So you look at the sigils, and yeah, they're kind of strange. They've definitely, especially for what one Valara said, they've got that kind of ancient otherworldly gods vibe to them. Like they're not like the sigils that you would get for like the peace goddess, for example. They're like the gods that are more ancient than the current gods. So it looks a little bit suspicious, and you definitely know that they
Is there a strange
would-
5-pointed star or like a little thing with 3 question marks in a spiral?
Yeah, it's kind of it's
like the yellow sign and shit like that. Yeah,
it's
proper elder
they
god
definitely
shit.
put that. They definitely put it to cause some kind of magical aspect. And the weird thing that you get is whoever's done this, you vaguely recognize the handwriting, sigil writing.
Ooh.
You've seen this
I am
before.
the ghost of some demon god.
So you do, yeah, you get, it's a little bit worrying because of that as well. You don't know who, but you've seen the stylized writing of this.
Do I
somewhere
s-
before.
Do I see this when Yurty sees that her face changes, or does she say that?
It's up to you. Eddie.
I will tell you, some funky shit's going on. I kind of recognize who wrote this, but I don't know who exactly. It's just somebody we've come across already, and it's kind of like Valara said, where it's tied to maybe some other worldly thing, which, I mean, that's kind of good news and bad news,
Oh,
because
we're
now we
playing
know
with-
she's not crazy.
We're playing with higher level shit here. This is getting.
This
Next
might be above
level
our
stuff.
pay grade.
This is
Yeah.
getting god level stuff by the sound of it.
If I take out the items, are they glowing any
Ooh.
stronger?
Yeah, they're all super glowing. And at this point, you realize it is midnight and the fog begins to gather.
The
Also-
pumpkin!
Yeah. So, as you guys see this, I'll tell you what you see, and I do have a picture which I'll put so you guys can see what actually you guys see. So, the beauty of the park changes as fog spreads from the base of the monument to Queen Yungi. Something shapeless and malevolent wraps itself around the statue, coalescing as a robed figure that shrieks in pain and rage. And also, you see some creatures please place yourselves where you want to be on the map as well, because obviously some of you have been reading stuff, etc. So if you don't mind placing yourselves on Albert where you want to be. So Dave, you've obviously been looking around. I'm guessing some of you are behind the statue, but yeah, I'd suggest you place yourselves where you want to be before.
Where's the shrine? Is the shrine? Where's the shrine related to the
it.
statue? You said there was a shrine here, eh?
No, it's just a statue, just a massive statue.
So I would have put the coin on the statue then, on the base of the statue. So I guess after doing that...
Oh no, so you were at the shrine before, and you did put, put the thing down. This is different area. This is the park area that you're at, yeah. So
what are you currently doing, Calendar?
Oh gosh. Okay, I regret where I am.
Over here, where this rubble is.
Do I have time to move still?
It looks like there's something going on, in this general area. So I'm trying to figure out why this is broken up and what its representation is to the shrine. Because I think it's like a fountain or rubble or something.
Okay, so I'm just over there with you while you're investigating that.
Okay, so be fair, Drac, are you moving your character any closer?
Oh, I have the move.
Yeah, so whatever you think your character would have been doing as the fog is now... He's materializing, but it's come out of the statue. And you can see 3 entities as well as what you presume is a Guishen from what you've heard. And I will send you guys a picture on the chat thing.
Which I can move into.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I can move it from there. If you put it in the chat, I can move it from there to for viewers.
It's a cool picture. I think it gives them an idea of what you guys can see. Okay. So you guys are going to be going.
That's
so this is that's what you can see. Yeah, this cool statue of the queen, because she's obviously a dragonborn, and then this weird entity with the mist. So usually the mist comes like over like a normal mist. This thing just radiates out of the statue of the queen, and you can. So you all need to roll me for your initiative, but you also hear the Guishin crying out, "I was nothing, I am nothing, soon they will be nothing." And I'll roll me for your initiative, and I'm going to get another glass of wine.
Yeah, I'll be...
So you guys can discuss, I suggest you discuss a very quick battle plan while I am not here for the whole 30 seconds.
I mean, I generally just go bonk, bonk, punch, punch, bonk, bonk, punch, punch over and over again. That's my battle plan. Called the monk.
Or you can let Chris tell a joke. I don't mind, whatever you want. It's fine.
So Francis, move your ass over here, and we're gonna batter A.
Okay.
And then is the elf like one? Is that Dave?
No, that's Calendar. That's Dustin.
Oh right, okay, Dustin.
Yep.
Dustin,
Okay, I don't think I want to. I guess I'll be right here. That way we're kind of like circled around everybody.
Yep. All right.
Oh no, this is bad.
I feel like you paired be over here because you'd kind of be skeptical of like weird magic shit happening when we be here. No.
Maybe. I think I'd try to investigate as best I could. But yeah, no. If you have like a battle plan, let's work with it. I'm the talky guy, not the fighty guy.
Okay. So
All that I really have is like religion. I don't know what would help me, like maybe perception to like see if I or know anything or insight about these guys. But I don't know if I can do that since we're about to battle.
No, so remember, you can always do ability checks. So what you'd be doing is like a persuasion check or a history check or whatever, but you have to use your action to do that. So you can still do all the ability checks, but remember, a lot of you are doing that with disadvantage because of the
Yeah,
the
we're
exhaustion.
exhausted.
Yes. So I still need. I need Francis.
Oh yeah,
is,
sorry, I've not rolled my initiative, mate. My bad.
And Drac. No worries. I need Francis's, Drac, and
Oh fucking hell,
Calendar.
Frank.
We're got a 3.
I got
Okay,
a 9.
so remember, if any, some of you, if you've got Doodah, what's it called?
I don't
Heroic
have it.
Inspiration, you can reroll that.
Can I re-roll a heroic inspiration?
If you've still got it, you can, yeah.
Didn't you use yours already? I know he gave you it again for something else, didn't he? I remember.
Oh, it's just to shut him up. It gets too much.
When he was sounding off. Yeah, you get it.
At home, he would just stick something in his mouth, eh?
I told you, I have a dog, and if she's being naughty, I just give her peanut butter. I just do that to Chris. Bit of peanut butter on her,
There you
does a
go.
treat. Yeah, he says, use a good boy. Use a good boy. Go sleep. So.
Oh, the abuse. Love it.
I know, isn't it? Okay, so going first, and yeah, just to confirm, because I know we've got some new-ish players. Obviously, you can do all the fighty fight stuff. You can do magic, but you can still talk.
Okay.
But it's just that you probably be doing like a persuasion roll or deception or something, and you don't get as long. Technically, each round's only 6 seconds, so you're not going to be able to have a really long conversation. But if you're willing to do a roll for it, I will let you have a little bit more. I'm not going to make you have a full conversation in 6 seconds, so we'll see how it does. Right, so going first is one of the bad guys. Now I'm going to be nice because again, new-ish players, so I'll give you the battle roster. If you want to record these, it's up to you. It's going to be a bad guy, Valara, Thalrin, Drac, bad guy, Calendar, bad guy, Francis, bad guy, Yurti. So that's kind of the order for you guys to get ready to.
Fucking me and Yurti are the coos tail today.
Yeah, so
I'm after Sarah. That's all I
Coos
got.
tail.
Sorry, was the last bad guy after Francis or Calendar?
After me,
Sure.
and then it's you. It
After
goes,
Francis.
it goes me,
Yeah, there's
bad
a
guy,
bad
you.
guy. Yeah. Yeah. There's a bad, like the bad guys
Yeah.
are sandwiched in between all of us.
That's it.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is kind of nice, right? Maybe.
yeah, so it is B's turn, which is right next to Valara. It is going to
Okay.
use its attack called. Actually, won't need check. It is going to move a little bit. It's going to move around you, dancing. And then it starts to whip around really fast. Yeah, just like that, Brew. Well done. It's going to use its ability called Whirlwind. So I need Drac and Valara to give me a strength saving throw. As this kind of whirlwind of fog starts to suck you up.
Oh, good.
Okay, 5 for Valara. Drac, what did you get?
Sorry, what do I need to roll?
Strength saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, I have a 25. That'll do.
Okay, so well done. So yeah, unfortunately, Valara, you get kind of sucked up inside this foggy, windy creature. Drac, you hold your ground. So Valara, unfortunately, you are picked up and you are flung. Let's see who I can get you to.
Oh God, where do I go?
Oh, sorry, Francis. I think it's going to be Francis.
Sorry.
Always Francis.
I just scream
always
sorry as I fly
Francis.
at you.
No,
God's
you know what? I'm going to
forgotten
do it, Drac. It's more funny to do it on Drac. So you get picked
That
up
is
in
true.
this kind of creature, and then it shoots you out, and you fire at Drac.
Okay, great.
So I need Drac to give me a dexterity saving throw, because otherwise you're going to like to smash into him. Because it's like done this whirlwind thing.
Dex 7.
All right, catch me. Come on.
Dex 7.
Oh, he's not going to catch you. This is just so he doesn't get hit properly by
Oh,
you. Yeah.
this is his dodge. Okay.
Yeah, this is him trying to dodge out of the way so he doesn't. Yeah.
Oh,
Catch you.
no.
16.
Well done. So you managed to dodge your friend, which is good for you, not good for them. So Valara, you take, and hopefully you guys can see my rolls. Let me know if you can. So 17 bludgeoning
Yes, we
damage
do.
as you. So you fly 20 feet away past Drax because you didn't hit you. So you'll be here. If you can see
Okay.
the little measuring thing, that's where you'll go. And you are prone.
Like
So you
right
kind
there?
of fall.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll put the little thing on you. And it's actually your turn as well. So remember, being prone, you have to use half your movement to stand up. But I know you had maybe a plan that you wanted to talk, etc. Yeah.
I'm prone. Okay.
So all prone means is that you need to use your half your movement to stand up. It's only bad if you don't stand up, then you start. It's a bit more difficult for attacks and stuff.
People have advantage to hit you if you're prone.
You pretty much got to stand up
Yeah.
first.
Okay, so
and lose
can I
half the
stand
movement.
up and then
Yeah,
can
stand
I
up.
try to use like my religious? I don't know, because I keep thinking about like why would my deity come to me? So can I use like my perception or my religion to see like if I can get a hand up on beating these guys?
Yeah, I like that. Roll me a religion.
I'm kind of
check.
like trying to pull
Yeah.
myself out of the bushes over here.
You're trying to. You think there might be a non-attack way maybe to do it, but roll me a religion check, see if you can piece it together.
I've got a non-violent plan, but my turn's fucking tomorrow.
Yep.
I got a 15.
Me and you're an
15.
afterthought in this one.
You with a 15, you see. I guess Drax got 2 of them. All the items that you got all start glowing bright blue again.
They
Like
are
super
or
blue.
they stopped?
No,
Okay.
they just started. So usually they're just like a normal, like they just glow mildly. You know, when you put them all together, they glow bright blue. But when you take them away, they're fine. But now, even though 2 of them are separate, they're all
Okay.
glowing bright blue now that you're here. And you notice that, like the light glowing out of backpacks and stuff. So you think that's something.
Okay.
And you do have a bonus action, so you can still do other stuff.
I do have a bonus action.
Mhm. You do know you've got. I'm going to say you have one of the best new spells that I love called Moment to Think. If you cast that, you can do another action, like a more basic action, like search, study. Basically, you could do like another.
An extra bonus action.
Yeah. Well, like she could do another. I'll be nice because I don't know you get used to it. If it was me, I would say you use your bonus action and you did the religion check, and now you
Yeah.
get your action. So now you have a full action to do something,
Okay.
which means you can do all the cool stuff like attack, or you could do another check, or yeah, whatever you want. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Looking at my health. Okay, I'll save the health. There's 6 of us. Okay, perfect. So if I need to heal, I can do all 6 of us. How far away?
Is she close enough to even just do a knife damage? Like, just run over and do a wee knife?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
you-
you. Yeah, you
yeah.
could run over to the creature's like quite big as well, so yeah, you
Right,
could run
right.
back over. Or you could, yeah, anything you want. You can do, yeah, anything you want pretty much, because the cantrip that you've chose, because you use the cantrip to do the thing that you just did, you could do a big spell. Though most of your spells are more like buffer spells. Or yeah, best thing would probably
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Sorry.
Depends if you're going. Oh no, it's up to you because I don't know if you're trying to be more passive with this or you're trying to actually initiate an attack. Though it did attack you, so
Yeah. I'm trying to. I'm
trying to
down.
attack it. I'd go full mace and try and attack it with your mates.
Yeah. Okay. Where's my mace? Okay.
Hear the glug of that bottle.
I know, it's right next to him. It's right next to him. It's like, if you want some cheesy wine, I may know someone.
Where's the ruler?
Bruges starts a website called cheesywine.com. Just start selling all the cheesy wine. Your photo of Martin just,
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
love my wine.
scream and run over to this guy that threw me at my friend.
Yep, go for it.
And... Okay, does that hit?
Nice,
Hopefully?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, 23 hits. Tell me what the damage is.
See if that did. 4 damage.
And I presume it's normal, yeah, be normal mace damage, which is bludgeoning, I think.
Yeah, so.
Okay. So, if you guys don't mind, get used to tell me what the damage is, just so I know, because some creatures are immune or resistant to certain things. So, 4, yeah, so that's why I want to make you aware. So you said 4, 4 bludgeoning on B. Okay. Nice. So that is your turn done, which means it is Thalwin's turn, then Drac, you'll be coming up after.
You're on mute, Dave.
Sorry,
Who
it's because I was coughing. And,
Who all has the
s-
items, though?
So,
Sorry.
Oh, who has the items? Drac, allegedly, has got 2 of them.
Drac's got 2 and
and
Yurt's got 1, I think.
Okay.
I gave
No,
all my items.
Drac's got 1 and Yurt's got 2.
And she got 2. And Kalimdor has 1.
Yeah, the
Oh,
teacup.
right,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I guess I can pull out the teacup for you if you want.
Yeah, sure. On
Where
your
are
round, you can.
are you stood next to me, Calendar?
I just didn't know if I
Let's
could,
see.
like, yell, like,
Yeah.
the items
Yeah.
are glowing. I don't know.
You, I
Yeah.
put
Oh,
you
yeah.
2 up the
No.
top. I
So,
put
yes,
you 2 up the top.
So yeah, Sarah, you can, in my games, you can do 6 words for free. So if you want to shout 6 words for free, you can shout that out to everyone.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna shout out, the items are glowing really bright. Is that enough? Is that...
If it's
Yeah,
6
there you
words,
go.
yeah.
I think
there you
that's
go.
6.
There you go.
Good call. Yeah.
Okay.
So, right, I've got to remember this.
Sorry.
It's like Calendar's got the cup.
Yeah.
Who's
Drac's
to
got
my
the
left?
lantern.
Calendar, throw me the cup. I had to count that on my fingers. That's how bad I am. And that was less than 6 words. So,
That's
throw me
fine.
the cup. Calendar.
I mean, he can't throw it. He can't throw it until his turn, though.
Yeah, but when it happens,
Oh.
Of course. Oh,
You
sorry,
could-
that's
you could-
right,
you
That's
okay.
right. Right.
So, however, the other thing that you can do is you can. It's called ready in action, which means you could say, once he's thrown me the cup, then I will do this.
once, yeah.
Okay,
ready
so
and active.
Okay.
because I'm out of this theatre of combat at this moment in time, Calendar, throw me the cup, and then when he does that, I'm going to move to here, if you can see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
There.
Oh yes. So all you need to do. So you will need to wait. Oh, actually, Calendar's coming up reasonably soon. Yeah. So Dave, all you need to do is tell me what is going to trigger this. So I presume as long as he gives you the cup, you're going to
Yes.
do whatever, right? That's fine. So
I'm
we'll
going
come
to
back.
move literally like there.
Yeah, that's fine. So we'll come back to you if it triggers. If it doesn't trigger, then you lose your turn, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Drac, it is your turn. Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right.
It's what you've been waiting for. You get to fight some big creatures. What are you going to do? You're a barbarian-ish now.
So immediately as the creatures spawn, I am going to draw my sword and just fucking sling it like fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rage yet. That's my
No?
bonus action.
We can bonus action before your main action, so you can rage before that.
You can, but I
And
like.
it gives
to
you the
have
extra
a
+2 if you
reason
do,
to
doesn't it? No, that's
He
reckless.
does,
isn't it?
but
Um,
yeah. This
So
gives you plus to the damage, I think. Yeah.
I am going to swing with my axe. That hit 19, and it is. What damage is that? Great axe. I imagine slashing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm using
Oh, it
two.
doesn't matter. I haven't rolled damage yet.
Okay.
Don't roll to
What
hit.
did you get for the 19 hits?
And I hit for 9.
You've not rolled to hit? Oh, you did.
Plus-
It's there. I see it. I see it.
Slashing.
Slashing, yeah. Non-magical, right?
Why is that doing that?
Magical.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
my
Sla-
anyone else's game log started vibrating. It stopped.
No.
No?
Hit the lock in the top left hand side.
It was vibrating for me. It was like shaking. It stopped though.
That's weird.
Mm.
Sexy.
Excellent.
Not everything that vibrates is sexy, Martin.
Name one thing that vibrates that's not sexy, okay?
Martin gets turned on when you switch the
We're
washing
saying
machine on.
jackhammer, but I mean, you know, to each their own.
I mean, that's why I can't go in the laundrette by myself.
Is that why you can't keep your phone in your pocket in public?
Yeah. Got banned from having a pager. Drac. Anything else? You attack. You got bonus action. Are you gonna rage?
I also protect. No, I rage.
You rage. Cool. Any movement? Are you happy where you are?
Sorry, happy where I am.
Okay. It is the Grecian's turn. And I'm gonna need... Ooh, I might have to move a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna need Yuri to do me a charisma saving
Yuri.
throw. As the 6 words say, so you think you're me. Let's see what happens.
Oh, you've insulted her, Yuri. Fuck.
Are saving throws at disadvantage from exhaustion? Yes.
They are no, they are not. No, they are not. Luckily,
Skill checks, not.
It's
Yeah, so saving throws and attacks aren't.
And you said charisma?
You're trying to beat a 13. I think as a sorcerer, your charisma should be reasonable.
Hey, look at that.
Well
look at
So, luckily for you, so she was trying to possess you. So she was literally trying to become you. But you are immune to this, but only for 24 hours. So beware. But that is her. That is her turn. So it is Calendor's turn, and Calendor, are you going to use your turn to throw the cup, or not throw, give? I don't know. You're not that far from.
Yeah, I will go. I will dash on over there and hand it to.
It's a bonus
Dave, what's
action.
your character's name?
It's only a bonus action. Interact
Yeah.
with an object.
Valrin.
Oh no, it's. I'll say it's a free action because you're right next to him already,
they're
right?
next to each other.
So it's fine. Yeah. So I'll say it's a free action.
That's the reason that I put them both up there together.
Yep. I'll just hand it over, and then I'll break out my loot, and let me see, what should I do? Gosh, what?
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kicks were fast
Yes.
as lightning.
Would charm person work in a
I don't think it would work against these guys.
In the middle of a combat,
or in
it
a
does.
combat situation?
If that's your question, yes, it does. I think.
Okay.
Generally, charm person. Yeah, Chris, stop being smart. You're supposed to be an idiot today. I told you, be a dumbass today. Okay. Yeah, Chris is right. Basically, yeah. Charm person is on humanoids mostly. It doesn't usually work, and these things seem to be like elemental or undead. So you would probably know. Yeah.
You'll get as soon as you select the spell and you look at it, it'll go immune. You go, all
Right.
Don't use that.
I've got whole person, and I saw that as well. I was like,
Yeah, hold person won't work.
Well, I'm wondering where is like the other item? Who has the other one?
Yurty.
Yurdy.
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 Yuri's like directly in front of you there, like 5 years.
So let's see. I already handed it off, and I'm wondering if I could potentially come up to her and just bow politely and say, "Please forgive. We are in the process of rectifying the wrongs that have been done to you. What may we do so that this may be resolved peacefully and that honor might be restored to you?"
It's also my plan,
So you'll have to
Dustin.
So you'll have to say that many words. You'll have to use your full action to do that. You'll have to roll me a persuasion roll as well. So roll me for persuasion.
Come on, big lad.
Go on.
Come on.
Go on, Dustin.
Oh.
19!
Was it a crit or just a normal?
19
It was a
plus
normal
6.
19.
It was impressive. It was
25
Oh,
or
no,
25.
Okay, so I will say, considering the spirit looks so angry, it's what you said. She seems to like again glow blue. All the items glow blue, but they get less. It's like she's what you said is calmer, has calmed her. So you think this is working,
This is my
but
plan
not
as well, mate.
enough yet. But not enough yet. I'll give you that. Well done. I'll give you inspiration. I like
Never.
it. Okay. So Dustin, you got a bonus action, Dustin, and then we're going to move to Dave because of the whole reaction-y thing.
You take this thing back off me.
So yeah, Dustin, you got any bonus action? Do you want to give anyone a bardic, etc.?
So Dave has all of the items.
No, I've only got one.
He's just got one.
I've got the
All
one
right.
you gave me, and then
Yeah, and you already went. Who is... I think the only ones below us are like
Me and Yurty.
Francis. Yeah,
Yeah,
you and Yurty.
Yurdy.
I'm really bad at what I'm about to try and do, Dustin. I could use the
I'm-
inspiration.
Then I'll give that inspiration to
Thank you.
Yurty.
Oh.
All the items have got the Yurty. All of the items are with Yurty. Yurty has all of the Alright.
Wait, are you
And then
giving the
Dave's
inspiration to
turn
me or
because
Francis?
The cup wasn't handed over.
you.
It wasn't necessary. Don't worry about it. Dave, take your turn off there.
So yeah, so Dave, because the situation has happened, you can now do what you wanted to do.
Just
Okay.
ignore me, Dustin. I'm no daylight.
no, it's all right. So I obviously can see what Dustin has just done has done
Yeah.
something. Because I've got this cup and it's now dimmer. I am. How far am I away from? So I'm not far, so I could move to Yeti.
Yurty already has all the stuff. Just go and attack.
Oh, she got all the stuff when I've got the cup.
Yeah,
I think it's
just
better to
got it all,
talk to her than to attack.
I thought I had the cup.
No, you gave the cup to
But it's not
Calendar.
important. Don't worry about it.
yeah,
Yurty has
Calendar.
all of the stuff. Just do
No,
what you
she's
want.
not. Calendar's got the
I
cup.
go, whoa.
and-
What?
No,
What's going on
I
now?
thought Cal handed her-
Calendar gave Thalrin the cup, and Thalrin saved his action to move to the statue for his turn.
That's
Yes.
right.
So I've still got the cup.
Yes.
So what's Chris saying? Sorry.
Then
Don't listen
ignore
to
Chris. We all, the rest of us do. Just ignore
Sorry,
Chris.
I'm sorry.
Chris is only here.
That was in my ear.
Chris is only here because he's got biceps. Don't worry about it. He knows what he's here for. Yeah, there you go. Good
He's
boy.
got a fucking mean haircut and trim though. He's got a mean beard trim and haircut today though. Has to be said.
I mean, he's got no personality but nice arms and a nice haircut. Go for it, Dave.
Right. So. Oh God, Chris, I'm going to meet you in a minute. I will move to there.
Uh-huh.
I will then give the cup to Yeti, who will then have everything that glows.
Okay.
He'll now have everything, yeah.
Is that an action? That's a movement and an action.
Well, because you readied an action, whatever you'd readied, you have to do. You can't change
Or you lose,
it. Whatever
or you lose
told
it.
me. You could
Okay.
stop doing whatever you were going to do, but whatever you were going to do, you have to do. So, yeah.
So
You were
I
gonna
got the cup. I was gonna move to there,
Yeah.
but then the thing that was there that
Yeah.
I was gonna give the cup to moved. So instead of moving there, can I just move there?
You can. If you were saying you were going to move to give the Grecian the cup, you can move to them. Yeah.
I don't want to do that though.
Okay.
I want to move to give Yurti the cup.
Okay. You can't. Yeah. Once you've read an action, you have to do whatever you wanted to do. You can't
Or
change
nothing.
it.
It's
All
use
right,
it or
okay,
lose it.
okay. I can't though because if I move there, the question has moved anyway.
The Condor really give.
Mm. No, but yeah. So Dave, so what I'm trying to say is, if you said I'm going to go towards the Grecian, you would
Yeah.
just move towards it. But if you said I'm going towards the statue, you would go towards the statue. It depends what you wanted to
Yeah,
do.
you're basically trying to predict what you want your action
Yeah.
to be, and so
Yeah.
you're saying it, and you can either follow through with the one that you said, or you
do
can
nothing.
lose your turn
Or you could just
because
say,
you
I'm gonna-
held it to act later.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You can't change your mind.
Well-
you have to do what you say.
I'll still
Are you-
move. I'm still gonna
Yeah.
move. Yes.
Yeah.
Are
you
you
can
close
still
enough
mix.
to like holler at her and show her the cup, maybe?
Yes, I can reach in and pull the cup out and say, "I've got the cup."
Yeah, I'd be like,
Full-
look. I don't
Old
know.
words.
There you go. Is that everything on your prepared turn? So yeah. Unfortunately, the only bad thing about readying an action is whatever you say is that's it. Once it
Okay.
happens, yeah.
I'm curious.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
remember,
so,
in an initiative order, all of this kind of goes simultaneously. We're all going, all these turns are happening within 6 seconds. So you've got a split second to decide what you're doing. And if something changes in the next 1 second or 2 seconds before you get to do it, your plan's fucked. You either stand still or do what you were going to
Yeah.
I've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I've
Yeah.
never had that happen before, so that.
No, it's a
Yeah,
good plan.
Makes
The only downside is if it doesn't fully trigger, you're a little bit screwed. But yeah,
do. I think remember
Things
is
things change in the moment. I get it.
Yeah,
I think remember is this
So-
whole round, everything is all 6 seconds.
yeah. So it is A's turn, which is going after. Oh yay, Francis and Drake. This thing starts spinning around fast. I'm gonna need Drac and Francis to give me a strength saving throw.
My best saving throw. $13? I think that was the magic number, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, it is. You just make it.
Ooh.
So raining on Drac. I'm gonna be a 13 strength saving throw.
Oh, it's because you called me Drake earlier. I didn't pay attention.
You know, you Drake if you want. I mean,
No.
that's
You used
your-
to
that's
call
your
me on
job,
my
if that's your
cell
job.
phone.
What is Constitution?
Later when
Have
you
the Cosby
need
sweater did
my
not
love.
help that video.
Strength, Chris. No, strength saves.
All the memes with the dance moves were fucking brilliant though.
Oh, they were so good.
So luckily for you guys, this thing kind of like whirlwinds around you, but you don't get taken up inside it. So it is Francis's turn.
Okay, Francis is going to kneel down and forgo any combat, and she's going to say, Day 1, venerated magistrate, we want to help you to be honoured. We are not here to fight. And because I'm doing nothing else, I'm getting 12 words. Sure, that was 12 words.
Yeah, but if you, like I'm happy to do longer within reason. Yeah, if you're using your whole action, it's fine.
We are
yeah.
here to help you be venerated by the people like you deserve. We do not want to fight you. And I'm kneeling down, and my weapon is on the floor, and my hands
You
are up.
guys forgot that I fucking raged, like, so yeah, that's great.
Okay.
We get
So
three
now,
of those.
roll me for persuasion.
With that advantage that I don't have. Cheers, Dustin.
All right.
You were the one who told me
ability checks or?
I literally
what
said,
the
I'm
fuck
shit
is
at what I'm
it?
about to do. Give that inspiration to me. And you went,
No.
okay, I'm going to
No,
give it to Yurty.
No.
Yeah.
So, because I liked what you said, I'll give you advantage because you have made an effort, so you can roll again.
Thank you, Martin.
Okay.
But is he not exhausted?
No, I'm not
Yeah, you
exhausted.
do.
He should be rolling
yeah.
a
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not exhausted.
You're like the
Yeah.
one that wasn't.
I
yeah.
passed the
Think
saving
of
throw when
Dave.
we were
Even-
sleeping. Yeah.
Evens out.
You and Dave, I think, weren't exhausted. Yeah. So yeah. You
Come
can roll
on,
again,
come
'cause
on,
you
give me
did
something
make
good.
it
Yes, 15.
15 is enough. So Day One looks at you and she's like, "What? But no one remembers me. Show me why they remember me." And she glows less again, as do all the
Okay.
objects. And you do have a bonus action and you do have a movement.
If I move, I'm going to take an attack of opportunity. But
True.
saying that, I could attack this thing, but then it's just going to ruin what I've just said if I do fight. So I'm just going to. I'm going to put my head down and my hands up.
I
Francis
mean,
is looking at this fucking monk cunt, just being like,
What did she
I mean-
say? She wanted to know, like, how do they remember me? What was that?
yeah,
what she
she's
said?
what? Yeah, she's like trying to use. He said that they remember me, but she's like, well, like prove it, basically.
What about the items?
We're
Maybe
We're-
you can-
we're-
there
we're-
you go.
we're
Yeah.
going to remind them that you must be venerated.
But you'll have to wait for that to do that, yeah. But I will say that you have noticed that these fog creatures have been attacking your friend. So if you do want to use your bonus action to attack them,
I'm gonna look directly at the Grecian as I do, and I'm gonna go, I'm sorry, I don't want to do this, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to make my attacks. So with a bonus action, I could spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
okay.
You just bust out with all these punches. I love it.
Start doing some punching. Oh my days, that's a 27, not 20.
Nice.
Hey.
I'm not sure with monks. Is it cast as magical? Because you're.
I don't think my flurry of blows counts as a magical attack. Actually, I'm not sure.
Okay.
hover over the top of it, it tells you. Like, if you go to flurry of blows, you just hover past it.
Flurry of blows. Start to say.
Like, where you
Speedy
go to
keyboard.
attack, if you hold it over the top, it'll tell you what the attack does.
If you hold it over the attack.
Yeah. Like, say you were gonna use it,
Yeah.
or is it a bonus action?
It's a bonus action.
Like your 2d6 plus 4.
All right,
your
yeah.
2d6 thing.
Bonus action,
It just says bludgeoning.
roll it, you just use it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, just so I know. So yeah. And just so you, some of you guys were asking about your possible magic items that you might be getting. This is why I'm saying it, because some creatures that you need a magical item to attack.
Does an 18
So
hit?
Possibly some. 18 hits.
Okay, so I did 18 damage
18,
total.
Yep. You do hit the creature's like kind of elemental. Like I said, it's weird, but you do notice that you do get some hits, and you feel your fist meet, something solid
Find some
inside.
purchase, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you do some damage. Is that all your turn?
No. Hang on.
I think we might be. Am I scared now? I don't know. I don't think I'm doing that much damage here. I think these fuckers might be magic.
We can't hear you, Chris. You're too quiet, mate. I've got you at 200% and I could not hear you there.
Oh,
Okay.
I was leading away. Sorry, can you hear me better now?
Much better now.
Can you lick the mic a bit?
Fuck off, cunt. This is the only way that I can hear you guys if I talk it right into the mic like this.
I could hear you, Chris.
Whenever you hit with one of your flurry of blows attacks, you can impose one of the following effects on that target. So I can do 2 of these, right? So for the first hit,
Yeah.
make
so
a
it's
dex
a-
saving throw of 14.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
no. Wait, I'll get confused because of the commas and the full stops in this. So, one for the first attack, fall prone. No, it's not dex saving throw. It's strength saving throw 14. Sorry,
That's
Martin.
good because I got a 20 for the
So
dex.
strength saving throw 14, but you've got to make 2 of them.
I got a 13, so I fail.
So that one fails, right? So all right.
And
So
the second one was a 4, so I failed both of them.
okay, so it gets
Okay.
pushed 15 feet.
Okay. Which way are you pushing it into Drax? Or are you pushing it like away? Are you like pushing it away from everyone?
Hang on a moment. No, so I'm gonna push it that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah, just not into your friends. Okay, cool. Anything else on your turn?
That's me.
That was a good turn.
Not bad.
Good.
Not
So
bad.
it
Did
is-
some diplomacy and some hurting.
Yeah.
You did. You were very. I'm gonna give you inspiration because I think you were the epitome of a monk. You did a bit of fighting. You tried to
Yeah.
placate things. I'll give you inspiration.
Thank you, Martin.
I think you did a good job.
Thanks, guys.
I like
Thanks,
it.
Sarah.
Okay, so now that I've been nice, I'm going to be mean. So I'm going to need Kalendor and Yuri to give me a strength saving throw as this creature starts to whirl up next to you guys and try and pick you up. Fuck, alright. Handy capable Yuri.
Come on.
Calendar got the opposite. Calendar got the opposite.
Oh,
Jesus
You're only
Christ,
up-
Calendar.
So you're only opposite. I don't know if either of you got heroic inspiration, because then Calendar you could possibly roll again if you've still got it. That's the free
Got
thing.
one left.
Yeah, can you put your
Alright,
missing
so-
hand up right next to your face so that it shows on my green screen?
Nat 20.
Yay! You're fine. So both of you are fine. It tries to
nice.
pick you up,
Like close to your face because I'm
And
zoomed
it
in.
and it is our handy capable friend. Yuri, it's your turn. Yuri.
That is so cool.
Yuri,
So
what-
cool.
I'm gonna start swinging the lantern like a flail and say, "This is how you're remembered." I'm just kidding. I don't want to fight her. No, I will take my turn to try and use persuasion, and maybe meet. I'll shuffle around her, and I guess I will take the attack of opportunity from Fog Spirit Sea, but to get to where Thalandor is, so that all the items are kind of close.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Fog Spirit Sea gets attack of opportunity for me leaving the area.
It will do. Let's see what it gets. So that is a. Oh, you rolled 14. No,
Doesn't hit.
There you go. So you can, you can do it fine.
This is how you were remembered.
Mhm.
With all of your accolades, your beautiful pieces that you left for people that dearly remember you, and Yungi spoke highly of you, and we saw your shrine, and we want to make sure that the people remember you. Magistrate Daewon Ha, may your name live on forever.
Mhm. Okay, roll me a persuasion roll with advantage. With advantage. Well done.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, wouldn't it be flat because I had disadvantage?
Oh yeah, be flat. Yeah, be flat.
Okay.
Be flat roll.
Wait! I can use his heroic inspiration.
If you've got it left, you can use it and re-roll. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A 20.
Okay. That's
No,
good.
so it's
That's
not a
good.
crit. So, again, the blue glow goes down again. She's like, "Oh, what? People remember me, but I don't understand." But I will say, you think if someone can do one more persuasion roll, maybe she will stop. And I really need the toilet. Can we take like a 2-minute break?
Yeah,
So
let's
I
take a
can
2-minute break. No problem, Martin, mate. Let's do that. See you in 2 minutes,
I
Twitch.
need another beer and fucking.
Wank. A wank,
pee.
yeah, we know. Wank.
Whoa,
wank.
lad!
know.
I have
A
wank
the
and a
fucking
smoke.
beer. Right,
Wank and a
actually,
smoke, we
you know
know.
what? Since he
And the
said the
smoke
word
will
wank,
take
we're
longer,
going off
folks.
stream, right? Or off YouTube. That's
See you in
not
5
making
minutes, Twitch.
YouTube.
Bye.
He's gonna have to cut this out. No, I'm staying on just to speak to Twitch for 2 seconds. Shut the fuck up, alright? Stop your slobbering. Whatever you're saying, shut the fuck up, alright? It's all
you
fine.
can hear it, surely.
You can't hear it. You don't know what's going on. You know what's
No,
going on.
I couldn't hear a fucking thing for about 30 minutes. I've got my headphones on again.
And we're back for part 3. Thanks for tuning in, folks.
Back to round 2 because there's so many people. It takes an hour to do a round because that is real D&D. We've done the lunch chat and now we're going to do combat, which will take 17 hours, and they might not survive.
Right, hurry up.
We die anyway.
I'm being realistic to some people out there. So no, it is the it is Fog Spirit B's turn, and unfortunately it is next to. Well, I have to. So some of you guys know that whole special attack I did called Whirlwind. I need to see if I can recharge it, which I can't. So it's just gonna have to do its normal attack, and it gets 2. It's gonna use its Slam Wind Fog attack on Valara for a.
Whoa.
17 to hit Valara. I think that hits you.
Yeah. My armor AC is 16.
So you take 8 bludgeoning damage, and the
Great.
next one is going to go on Drac. For...
No, Drax's not here right now. He's over
Yes.
here.
Oh, 24 Drac. 24 Drac.
No. Cunning dodge.
What?
Cunning, it's a reaction.
Oh, yeah.
It's a reaction.
Yeah. So it halves the damage, right?
Yeah.
So you should take 10, so it'll be 5. So you take 5 damage.
Wouldn't that have
Sick.
2 from raging?
He didn't rage.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Ooh.
No, it's bludgeoning damage. All right, you fucking silvery bob. I caught you last time, bitch. Yeah, you take 3 points of damage total, and it is Valara's turn.
Okay. Alright, my health is at 8.
What? 8
Ooh.
total?
Heal yourself.
No.
Heal yourself.
I'm about to. Yeah, I got hit for 17 hit damage points earlier.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
That first hit when you
ridiculous.
threw me and Drac just was like, whoop. Yeah.
I can't.
17 hit
It wouldn't have
points.
halved it. I would have took the damage that you did as well.
No, I'm just saying that's when.
No,
Okay.
I think that should be a thing. You're like, you didn't catch me, and now I'm broken. I think you should keep that as a thing. Like it.
You shut fuck off.
It's payback for all the times I was honoring before. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah, go for it. No, I was gonna say, what's the plan? Go for it. Remember,
Yeah,
you're the smart one in the group. Brew's apparently being the funny one now, so you're the smart one in the group. So.
It's ages to my turn. I'm just going to troll Chris with his channel points.
Brew's being the sassy girl now, so now I have to deal with the sassy one and you. No, it's cool. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna attack? Are you gonna heal yourself? Because
I'm gonna heal myself first. I'm just looking for.
so I am on your sheet. So your basic healing is probably healing word at a high level, I would imagine. So, you could do. Let's have a look. Spells.
Healing word on there.
Oh, it's an, you might not have chose that. It's the most basic healing spell for clerics.
Okay. Great.
But you don't know that, Tom. That's what I'm saying. So you might want to change. Remember, it is the most basic spell. But remember, as a cleric, you can change your spells every day anyway. So you can change it for the next game. You don't need to worry about it.
Prayer and healing is.
Yeah, probably prayer of healing. Just heal everyone. Have fun with it. What level are you going to cast it at, and then you can click the button.
The second one.
Okay, so you click the button and everyone will get some healing back.
Yeah, everybody's in range, so. What do y'all get? 10?
Wondered why that was in cooldown, Rue.
Okay,
Okay,
so. Yeah,
see.
14 if you need some health points.
Everyone's got 14 in case you needed some. And Valara, you've still got your bonus action left. Do you want to do anything? I would imagine you probably don't, because you're going more on the. You don't want to be attacking. You're more like, trying to keep the situation calm. I would imagine.
And I can't really move. I don't want to get attacked, so I'll just chill.
Okay. Chilling. Like it. Thalren, it's your turn. So your sister, half sister, adopted sister. We've not decided. It's your turn. What are you going to do?
Those are 3 different things, Martin.
I'm going to move.
I'm not getting involved in the foster care. I'm not getting involved in the foster care system. Okay, whatever.
I have a sister, a stepsister, and I have sister, stepsister, and an adopted sister. So I've got all 3.
My adoptive sister.
Martin.
Yep.
If you're on Chris's channel, this is for you.
I'm not on his channel, but I want to.
Oh, you should pull it up.
Oh, I want to know what it is so bad. I need to get on Twitter, Twix, whatever it is.
The thing that we're on.
I'm on.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Can someone tell? I want someone at least tell me what it is, because I want to know.
Oh,
It's definitely not Chris doing press ups.
Oh, is he doing that again? I mean, just get your dick out and go on OF, mate. Just fucking do it.
He even switched to the foot cam angle.
That definitely was not you.
Fucking.
If he wants to do the same again now, without fucking stopping, definitely not.
Nah.
I mean, I'm
fucking 6 beers in, mate.
I respect Chris so much that he's so devious. I kind of like it. He's just like a cunt. He's just who he is.
Look at the fucking bicep pump, man.
Look, now he's all pumped, yeah.
Look at the fucking packet on your choreograph.
Brew, I don't want to upset you, but you know that Chris has to go every hour. It's literally to put a bicycle pump, and he pumps them up in his like bodysuit. So.
I mean, I've seen bigger, but.
I mean, I've seen bigger.
Not bad, even for a bicycle pump.
I mean, we both know about Korean guys, and I'm like, I guess for a white guy you're pretty big, but not for like a Korean guy or anything. But for a white guy, you're pretty big. Good for you.
Chincha Ipo.
Okay, I'm pretty white. For
pretty
a
white
Korean
for a
guy.
white.
I don't know what you're saying anymore, mate. Anyway, let's move on.
Back to the carnage that is Fey Nights. Which is why it's called Fey Nights, because it's at night time and we're all fucked. It is. I think it's Thalwyn's turn. I think it's his turn. Thalwyn, what would you like to do? Your sister, your half sister, adopted sister / mother, brother, sister, wife.
Can I move to there? If you can see it on the map.
Welcome to the Hobby Club.
How's Calendar had another turn?
Mature content and immature people.
Chris.
Or fucking. That's my turn.
No, it's not your. I was just saying your name. Don't. No. Go away. Go away for a bit. Give us 10 minutes. All right.
Okay.
Thalwyn, it's your turn. You play.
No, I've moved. I've moved on the map.
So you've moved? Is that it? You just moved on?
No. I can move and then I can do an action.
Yeah.
And you can do a bonus action and some other stuff.
But so what I wanted to do, but my measuring tool doesn't seem to be working.
I can do it for you.
That's right.
Seems to work
So
for
the
men.
squares on the map are 5 meters. The squares on the map are 5 meters. So however many squares there are away from you.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. Chris is.
So we halve it by E&D Beyond because that E&D Beyond works in feet.
No, it eats.
Oh, it does it. Oh, there you go. Okay.
I can do it for you. So what do you do? Tell me what you want to do, and I will sort it out for you. Just let me know.
I want to do Flaming Sphere, but I want to do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt my people.
Okay. So yeah. Yeah, that's.
I'm alright. I'm alright to take a hit. I'm raging. Just fucking.
It's a 60
I'll probably
foot.
dodge it.
It's a 60-foot thing. So if I move,
We're in very close quarters. Yeah.
Yeah. So Dave,
Well,
I do
it's
have.
a 60-foot cone.
Oh,
Yes,
look at that.
Yeah, so Dave, I have tokens so you can work it out. So is it 15 feet?
The flaming spear,
Uh-huh.
a 5-foot diameter spear of
Oh,
fire.
it's a fair.
Oh, it's just a little.
It's a straight line.
It's just a little. Oh,
No,
Oh,
it's
is that
straight
what
line.
it is?
flaming
Yeah,
sphere. No,
if
no,
it's a
it's a
5
ball.
meter.
It's not. It's a ball. It's yeah, but
You
it's
can
only,
cast a spell using a high.
But it's
a
only
spell
one
slot
square.
of 3rd level.
Yep, it's one of them, and you can move it around flaming spear. You can then on subsequent turns you can then move it around the map to burn people. That's what flaming
Yeah,
sphere is.
Dave, you might have heard of like Moonbeam. That's the famous one. You move it around. It's like that. So I guess so. That's your little sphere. You can move it, the little burn thing. What are you gonna put it on?
I'll do a ping.
You don't.
Oh no, you can move it.
You can use your right
you can
mouse
pick-
button to do that, though, Dave.
You can pick up what I put on the screen, Dave. The fiery circle. You can pick that up and put it when you want.
No, I
hopefully.
can. I can't.
Use
pick
it. Use the hand tool
Yeah, the hand. Yeah.
on the top right.
Yeah, that's what.
Are you trying to put it
There you
on?
go,
I'm
he's got
guessing
it
you're
there.
trying to put it on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Log
On
spin
that,
B.
on that big fella
On
This
B. Okay.
here. On this guy here.
So,
That's what I've just
Okay.
done. Is it not done it?
it's alright. So,
It's just below him. He's on the bottom
It's
layer.
underneath
It's on
him.
the bottom layer.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
underneath.
do I need to do what do I need to do? Is that, I presume it's like an ability check?
Dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
So I got an 18. I'm guessing I succeeded, so I'll probably take half. So what's the half damage of what you roll for the damage? So
Right.
half of 10, so 5 damage. Which creature was it on? Was it
B.
on
E.
B? 5 on B. Yeah.
As a bonus action, you can move the spear up to 30 feet. If you ram the spear into a creature, that creature must take the saving throw against this. This is where it gets really tricky.
It's fine. Basically, you can do another attack. So you can.
As a bonus action, you can move the spear up to 30 feet. If you ram the spear into the creature, that creature must take the saving throw against the spear's damage. And the spear's... Okay, so I can smash it into someone else.
So you're going to try and do it into A, I'm guessing? The one next to it?
Oh, if that's in range, definitely, yes.
Yeah?
Oh,
so,
yeah.
so another dex saving
Aye, so
throw. Well
you
done.
can so you can cast it on your action to burn B, and then you can move it on your bonus action to burn A,
Yes.
basically.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
So
Sweet.
I got a 17, which I would imagine passes. So
That was a
probably
dex check and
half
not a
damage.
dex save, if it makes any difference, Martin.
Can you move the spear? Barrett?
Not for this, no.
Doesn't
it's,
make a difference, okay.
Creature, they're different, yeah. But yeah, good thing. So tell me the damage and I'll halve it.
So it says, at higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level, which this was,
Mm-hmm.
the damage increases by 1d6 for each slot level above 2nd. So I assume
Okay.
2d6.
So it's 3d6 instead of 2d6. then.
3d6.
Okay, so roll all the damage and I will halve it, whatever you tell me.
That is
Wow.
fire damage.
Well,
4.
So it's half of that to
Six.
to A.
Yes.
Nice. Well done.
That's
Dave,
hard work.
Decent.
yeah, but Dave, we've only done 3 games together. And you play, don't,
It makes sense now, but yes.
no. It's D&D has D&D is very easy. If they removed all the magic from D&D, it's very easy. But anything with magic is
The D&D
difficult, I will
5e is
say.
very,
Why I
very
don't
well
pick
written and
magic.
very well balanced, but it's also still not a rules-light game by
No
any
magic
means.
me.
It's still very crunchy. Still has a lot of rules.
It's the
Okay,
OG
so-
though, isn't it? And that's probably what they live off.
It is. So it is, unfortunately or fortunately, our resident dragon throw people on Dragon. Drax, what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna hold my turn. No, I'm not gonna hold my turn.
I think you should smash all the artifacts that everyone's got. Just smash them up.
Don't give him any ideas.
I don't give a fucking idea.
Deception, and I'll tell you whether or not it works.
No, I'm not that bad. You do whatever you want to do. Like you told me in the last game, my character would do this, and that's what you should do.
Right. So, no, because hold up. Everyone's fighting.
Everybody wants kung fu fighting.
Out of necessity.
He said that, so fuck it.
Necessity, brother. Out of necessity.
Out of
Everyone-
necessity, fuck it. Right.
Everyone's fighting. People are fighting the fog creatures. People are trying to talk to.
We're appealing to the Guishwen while fighting the creatures.
Yeah.
Al
Right,
even looked at the
well,
Guishwen in the face and says, "I don't want to do this." Punch, punch.
I am going to. When I did Frenzy, let's see. Oh, here, I actually get rid of one level. When I rage.
Really?
Yeah, I've just read that on my sheet, so I'm not exhausted anymore.
I'll get rid of the
Not
level
that
of
anyone's paid
exhaustion.
attention to being
Nice.
exhausted, but yeah, it's fine.
That's what it says. I do
That's
kind
sweet.
of like that. So you can, as long as you keep killing people, you can be perfectly mentally competent. Love that. Great lifetime skill.
He just drinks a Red Bull as he rages.
Yeah, it's like, do you want to go for a date? I'm really competent now. Yeah, I like it. Sorry, Chris.
I
Go
got
for it.
a dirty 20
You're lying. You're no sorry.
Yeah.
and 5 damage because I rolled shit on that D20 or D12.
Okay, so but Drac, remember you have sneak attack because you are a partial thief. So you can put the-
I do, but I have to use my action again.
Oh, okay. So do you want to just?
And
do
it's
the 5?
only on the one that hits with a sneak attack. That was a dirty 21.
It also hits.
And it's fucking 5
mate.
damage.
So
You hit all day long.
So I'm gonna add my hold on. In the map, yes, Valera is in contact and in within, so
Yes.
I get advantage. So I am going to swing with sneak attack, bonus action.
Is sneak attack not just added damage to the attack?
yeah, you get like an extra.
So you just
damage.
roll-
There's
roll
there's
damage,
the
yeah.
button. There's a button to roll it.
Ah.
So I got 2 extra damage on it.
Yeah, you don't roll another
what's the
attack, you
total?
just add damage, don't you?
So what's the total damage? 7.
7.
7. Yeah.
Oh, 7.
Yurdi grew a hand. Yurdi grew a hand. That's what I thought.
It's a miracle.
Oh,
It was all that healing I did, okay?
You did. You healed Yurdi's hand. Well done. Now it's up to you. You have fun. I was just like, what? Okay. It's Day One's turn, and she ain't looking at Yurdi because Yurdi, you push that off. But Calendar, she's looking at you. She's like, I feel like I'm nearly there, but maybe you could help me. So Calendar, I'm gonna need I think you'll be fine because it is a charisma saving throw, which I would imagine you're very good at.
I'm moderately good at these
Mhm.
things.
Mm-hmm.
So I will. I
Cut me a
will.
bardic inspiration with your bonus action. Thought so, thank you.
You're welcome.
What'd you get?
Let's see. What did I get? Let's see. And it's a charisma saving throw.
It's a charisma saving throw. You're trying to be a 13.
Ho ho ho, no
yeah.
bother.
Nice.
So you feel it trying to possess your body, but you just shake it off. Like you.
Please,
Shake it off.
Please, please,
Shake it
madam,
off.
we are attending to business. We can deal with these matters of pleasure in a moment.
Oh, pleasure. Oh,
You slag.
And funnily,
someone's fucking tonight. Anyway.
and funnily enough, Calendar, it's now your turn after you would, and you can't be possessed by the ghost for 24 hours. What Calendar?
All
What
right.
are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I'm going to look at her and raise an eyebrow, and then I'm going to pull out my lute and start swaying my hips.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to play a romantic tune, and I'm like, in life,
You
were amazing.
I'm hot
In
just
life,
like an oven.
you were legendary. You truly deserve to be recognized for that legendary performance. Let me play you a song, madam. Let me compose a ballad just for you. Say it. Say.
I like
yes.
So
I'm
I'm
getting a
going.
little Tenacious D vibes here. I don't know.
I
A
mean,
little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second?
go for it.
When we did that cyborg, he did the same thing with Tandy, who I still dream about to this day.
Oh,
I
that's quite
swear
an
to God,
impression.
this guy is talented.
Oh, yeah,
That's
it's
all I'm
like-
gonna say.
I mean, Dave, if you want to fuck Dustin, just ask him out, okay? Just do it. I mean,
It
it's
was
fine.
Tandy, not Dustin. It was Tandy.
Oh yeah, sorry. If it's role play, it's fine. Yeah, okay.
It's she had like a
It was
faux chatbot.
She had
German
dumps like a
accent.
truck,
It
okay?
was
She had
like-
dumps like a truck. What? That is like what?
It's just,
Oh, watch
Sing
the
my
episode
song.
and you'll
Let
see
me
what I'm
see
talking-
that
Anyway,
thong.
I'm sorry. I've interrupted.
If you-
I'm sorry.
if you want to see Dave try and sexually abuse another player as a robot, it's
Or
very
the other way
fun.
round.
Or, well, I mean, again, court of justice. Viewers, tell us below. Whose fault was it? Whose fault was it?
You have
It
to
was
watch the
Dave's fault,
cyborg
but-
video to find out.
Dustin, I
And
love
see
it.
if you find it funny, hit the clip, because you can clip on YouTube now.
You can click on
So
YouTube.
just hit
yeah.
clip.
No, please, no one ever clip what I say because most of the stuff I say is not right.
Canon will be used against you in a
Alright.
court of evidence, a court of law. As evidence in the court of
So
law.
I'm gonna start playing.
I
I
love
posted
it.
the link. You can see what I'm
Oh.
playing for her as I start
Beautiful.
Oh, it
gyrating
is-
along.
It is actually the one that I sang.
A medieval version.
Baby, I'm hot just like an oven. I need some loving.
You start doing like the hips. Like, I don't know, like, are we gonna get this in camera? It's like-
Yeah, we gotta get it on
mean,
camera.
I mean,
I
Dustin,
got
all
sick
I'm gonna
this
say is,
morning. A sea was
I was a bit
storming inside of me.
I mean, Dustin. After this game ends, I'm gonna tell you some very successful news for those of you.
Oh my gosh.
And you've rolled him and you don't even know it.
No, 3 of the players know my most favorite game. Anyway, we'll talk about that at the very end. Dustin, love it. Give me a performance check with advantage to see if you can finally subdue. Because you know she's at the edge. She's kind of looking.
See if we
Like
finally
that,
get her
you-
with seduction, I'll
Bring
be
it home
impressed.
with the
Oh.
song, okay?
Is the
Bring it home.
song gonna calm her down? What do you
Better.
get?
15.
It's calmed me down.
15. 15 is just.
It's done the
enough
opposite
that
to
she
calm me
stops.
down, Dave. Boing.
It's just enough. I don't know. I think it's hyped y'all up.
I've got a boner.
So she does. No, so she does stop. Well, all she does is she just stops talking and starts crying. But we are going to
Aw.
finish the round because there's a couple of other people who could fuck things up, but loved it. So I'm going to give you, Dustin, an inspiration point. Absolutely loved it. Anything else on your turn? You do have a bonus action and any movement that you want to do.
I think I used up all my movement in the hips.
Yes. Yes.
Full concentration.
Okay, so A, I think we've got to give Francis a bit of a fight. So A is going to come over to Francis. It's coming after you, Francis. For oh wait, let me click the right one. So Francis, does
I
a
think that beats it, like, I think I'm 17. Yeah, I am
Nah.
17.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. It's 19. I clicked on a different character. I'm very sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Wait. You said you're what? 17?
17.
And
he's rolled a
19 was
19.
that.
I'm gonna bend luck.
Oh, okay. So I will click again.
Is that reaction,
Tell-
is it?
No. So
No.
for bend luck,
Tell
I
me-
roll 1d4 and you apply it as a penalty to your roll.
It will be to the 19, not the 17, because I did click the wrong button. It should have been the slam attack, so I am sorry.
Still worth a try, Brew, I think.
But
Yeah, no, that should be fine though, right?
can you also tell me what Ben looks look like? I wanna know the face.
You need a 3 or a
Because
4.
in my hand, it's like, is it not like a weird like hand thing? I don't know. You tell us what to the view.
You already.
My nub comes up and a spiritual hand starts to operate on the end of it. And it's kind of clenching and opening as I try to grasp at the threads of luck and bend them.
Francis, you see, like,
All right, I love it.
Francis, you might get hit, but then you feel it time slowing down. So, I guess I have to roll again. Let's see.
No. So it's -2.
Oh, -2, so that will change it to a
17.
17, Francis.
Which, yeah, it still beats it, right?
Yeah.
No,
You need-
yeah, just.
You needed a
the
3 or a
attack
4,
for the
basically.
attack.
It was a 50-50 chance.
But-
It's
And
worth
then
a
it
try.
kind of, the spiritual hand kind of like filters out.
It was worth
You
a
know,
try.
I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna get. I liked how you described it, so I'm gonna let you roll again for your roll for the look roll. I'm gonna give you advantage on the
Okay.
look roll.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
so if we roll
So
any
3 or
higher,
4,
maybe
3 or
you'll-
4, 3 or 4.
baby, thank you.
That's the one, thank you.
It static fizzles for a second and then it just grows strong.
Pops back out. Yes, fantastic, Yeti. Fantastic.
Yes. Good.
Thank God it
Superb.
gets 2 attacks. So the next attack, though.
Oh, you're a
is,
prick, Martin. I hate
20.
you. I just fucking rolled a 27 on that one.
20.
Whack off. Whack off.
For a.
Oh,
Oh, you
dear.
take all 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, just the 14, eh?
But, yeah.
Just
Francis, it's your turn. And I mean, I will say that you can see the Grecian is like, she's like on the floor now crying. You think she is, you know.
Great,
just chill.
great,
Yes.
venerable Day One. Please ask your spirits to cease their attack on us. I implore you. We will restore you to your place of honor within this community. I promise.
Give me a persuasion roll with advantage.
Persuasion with advantage. An 11. So I'm going to spend my heroic inspiration and roll that again. You get advantage again if you're just. It's a straight reroll. Rerolling whatever you rolled there.
Whatever. Anything that's anything you want.
So that's a 16.
Ooh.
So she looks at you and she looks at basically the next fog spirit, and she looks at it and she basically makes it glow, and it starts to dissipate.
Oh,
Excellent.
nice.
So C is starting to. You don't need to worry about. Well done, Francis. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm still going to attack A with my bonus attacks. My bonus
Go for it.
actions.
And then it'll be Yurdi's turn.
So I'm going to spend a key point so that I can do flurry of blows.
Yurdi, you better fuck this Grecian up.
19 on the first one, and you can make a. Hang on, I have to get. I'm going to make sure I get this right.
Yeah, 19 hits.
And make a strength saving throw 14. No. Make a dex saving throw 14. Fucking made it. Okay, and we're on the next one.
Oh, that was strength, and I got 25 for the
Right,
dex.
okay, well it's okay because I've got one more attempt at that.
Yes.
16 hit it.
Just, yeah. Well done.
Okay,
Hit it.
and this time, it's Dex 14 again. Dex saving throw 14. I fucking made it,
16.
prick. Okay, so you take... Oh, I didn't roll damage on that yet, did I?
No, don't come up.
So 5, and what was the other one? Did I roll damage on the other one? Yeah, I
think
did.
you did.
15 damage total.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so another 5. Okay. Well done, Francis. Is that all your turn?
Yeah, well, that was speech, which took up my main action, and then I used attack on my bonus action.
Okay. On the plus side, C starts to dissipate, and Yuri, it is your turn. Though I will say the Grecian is basically, you know,
Subdued.
done with, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean. She is stopped.
Convinced.
She's very faint light. You think that you got through to her. She's like crying in joy from what everyone said. But what do you want to do?
Listen, I had the power to dismiss one of them. There's 2 more that you've got to dismiss, and let's move on from this together. Let's move from day 1 to day 2. If you catch my drift.
That's the most. That's the most.
Somebody remind me to
One of
wish
the
Brew a
Asian
happy
names.
Father's Day in June
Fuck's sake.
for that fucking dad
It
joke.
would be the American.
That was very hilarious. Anything else you want to do for fun on your turn? Any spicy spells? I mean, she's. I will say she chuckles at that, you know, for a Grecian.
I will, if I'm still allowed to cast a spell, then I will cast Wither and Bloom.
Of course, your classic spell. Love it.
Who is hurt? So Francis, and then Valeria, are you still hurt?
Valara's heart.
I have got 22 health points.
It's 2 more than me.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
We can't hear you. Can't hear you, Dave.
Muted myself, sorry.
Oh.
I know when I talk too much.
Francis would prefer you do it on Valara, though. Heal the healer.
100%.
Kill me.
Don't heal him.
No.
Fucking punch him if you get the
Please,
chance.
Yuri.
So-
I carried you for an entire year and a half through hard times before we ever met any of these people. You could just heal me. That would be the best thing
Frank, you're
to do.
stronger than you know. I put on so much weight over the years, and you
I
still
know,
carry
but
me.
I have this tiny scratch on my shoulder,
Oh.
and it's
It
really
was an
sore.
accident.
I'll kiss that better. You're fine.
I will cast Wither and Bloom and put it towards Baddie A.
Is it a save though for me?
Yeah, con 14.
Okay, let's see what we get. Ooh, bad for me. So, yep, pretty sure you
That's
get
only
some
2
hit
damage,
points for your
unfortunately.
friend.
So you take 2 damage. And then Valara, since you seem like you're still pretty hurt, you would get to use one of your hit dice.
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
So
So she doesn't just
Valara,
heal
yeah,
2, she
that's
gets 1
good.
or hit dice. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good
I get to
thing.
use a hit dice? How do I do that?
Yeah, so it says you can roll one of your unspent hit dice. So in like your short rest.
Go to the short rest
Oh,
thing. And
okay.
we can roll one of them.
Yeah, so as opposed to rolling like a normal dice, you get to roll whatever that is.
You don't
which
click
is cool.
short
But go to-
rest. You just
Oh,
count one of those. Just
Prob-
use one of the things.
It's probably a D8.
If
It's
you
prob-
if you hover over it,
oh, it's a
Yes.
1d8
Yeah, it's
for
a D8
Yeah,
if
it's a
you're a
D8,
cleric.
So roll a D8, and that's all the cool thing. Well done. Yeti, anything else on your turn?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay, so you
So I
do
get
see.
Sorry.
You get to roll one of your d8s,
That should roll
and then
Okay.
whatever your modifier is.
You got a 2? So,
Nice.
2 plus your
you
2
do
plus your
see
con
the-
modifier, Sarah.
So you do see the Grecian start to cry, but not like manically or anything, like in kind of a more calming tone. And she looks at you guys, and all the fog spirits dissipate, all the fog goes. And she looks at all of you and just says, "They still remember me, but why?" And she looks at the optics glow, and she's like, and she looks, and this is for anyone to jump in, she's like, "They still remember me?"
You're the greatest magistrate the
Yes.
city has ever seen. You will
They
be
remember
remembered.
you. They
We
do
remember you.
They
Like,
don't.
I hold
They
up
do
the
remember you.
items
We
and
remember you.
recount the stories of this is the cup.
Yeah, the stories
where
specific.
blah, blah, blah. Yeah,
They
the
sent
stories
us
that
here
they
to
told us.
destroy you because you're intimidating the citizens of the town and making them forget about it.
You were
You're
so
gonna
well loved.
die.
You were so well loved.
Right,
You were,
your vengeance is gonna die.
you were so well loved. You were revered above the king and queen, and that's why they blackballed you. You deserve to be remembered, and you will be remembered.
That's
We
the
argued on your
fucking
behalf
guy
that you
that got
did.
blackballed.
We argued on your behalf that you did great things out of loyalty. So you will be recognized for the loyalty to the crown that you had.
The queen still fucking hates you.
We already started cleaning your
She's
shrine.
just jealous
But we
because
know-
you're like a boss bitch.
At this moment, I am gonna go over to Drac and say, just calm down, man. Calm down. This is not about you.
I'm
It's
still
not about you.
raging. I'm
I
still
know.
raging.
No, you're
And that's what
not.
I'm saying. Calm down.
No. After 6
Not a
seconds.
turn.
No, after
You're-
6
you're
seconds.
raging.
ends,
Is it
unless
a
you hit
turn?
someone.
Is it a
Unless you,
turn?
Unless somebody
you
hits
hit
you.
someone,
Or you hit someone.
or you hit them. So,
Yeah,
Right,
but has it
right,
been a
right,
turn
right,
since
right.
my turn?
Drac, just-
yeah. Because
No.
everyone's talking.
We've
and
been
stuff.
talking for more than 6 seconds, so yeah.
We can sort this out. We can sort this out. That's-
The scrap's done, right? I'm
If you really want somebody to hit you, I'll whack you in the head with a fucking staff if you want, like. If you want to continue raging, I can easily bonk you on the head, like, no bother, mate. I'll be happy to.
Every
Right.
6 seconds.
Yes,
Every
go ahead.
6 seconds. Every 6 seconds.
I'm just gonna stand there
Go ahead.
bonking you on the head with a quarterstaff every fucking 6 seconds.
fucking roll for it. See what happens.
I'm not really. You can just fucking calm down, mate. Calm down,
Aye.
Kenny.
We're
Nope.
good. We're good.
Scott
No,
McTominay says,
I wanna
calm
fight."
down, calm down.
Good.
You've done the fight. The fog beasts dissipate as she talks to all of you, and she's like, "What they?" So I'll say she's like, "But why? Like no one remembers me, and also that strange creature, that strange man that looks like him." And she points at Drax. So that strange man. I was asleep for so long, and then he convinced me how upset I was, and he looked very similar to that man, to that
Drac. Did he look?
person
Did he
there,
look
to
like him, but
Drax.
a generation older?
No, he looked
Or just
like
cousin?
the same-
Dude,
Same
Looks
generation.
Like Mishu.
It's the cousin.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's
it?
your cousin
my
because he's a magistrate. That's
No.
why.
That's
Fucking
great.
Crack.
She says no, he had
Quebec.
a really exotic name. So like in my culture we have you've heard of like the Queen.
Was it
so we have,
Frack?
like the maybe no, it's not.
Was it Rat?
No,
we
it
have
wasn't.
different- but
No.
like we have no, but like the Queen was even interrupted. So so like the queens were called young. So for example, young Sue and young Sue and yeah, you can silence Chris now. So have like young Sue and Yungi, like the clan name, and then
It's young. Yeah.
and then their name. She's like this person who had a similar.
Stop it, Chris.
Who had a
I'll
who
mute
had
you.
a similar strawberry blonde scales, had a very unusual name. It was like
Was it Dave the second?
yeah, it was like it was like a repetition
Dave
of-
the
it's
second.
unusual- and I saw him scroll these weird things on the statue, and it attracted me and kind of charged. I woke up, and that's where we're going to end today's game. There we go.
This mofo is still alive.
Yep. If you fuck off one of my games, you come back as a bad guy.
Fantastic. I love that. I love that. Amazing, Martin.
That went in all sorts of fucking different directions.
I'm very
So
petty.
did we complete the adventure? Is that the end of the adventure, or is there another session on this one?
Who was? I can't remember.
Martin.
Who was Dave?
Oh,
He was in the game before you.
Dave is.
Drax brother.
Drax
That's
brother.
Drax.
That was the Drax. That was his
Drax.
brother. Okay.
Did
You
we
should
complete?
all
Did
watch
we
the
complete that
first
adventure, Martin? Yeah. Is that it?
There's like a few, like 20 minutes left. Yeah. So yeah.
He
pretty
carved.
much it.
I'm sorry. He carved the runes on the statue.
Yeah. He carved the. Yeah, he's the one that she said carved the runes on the statue. So yeah, pretty. I'd say yeah. So for the
Okay.
So Oliver for the storyline, I'd say maybe you got like 20. It's more like the aftermath a little bit, but yeah, pretty much that is the end of the Sons of the
Just
Elders.
thinking of
is
putting them
all
into
they were.
videos. I
What
don't
a
mind having the
cliffhanger.
aftermath of this and the start of the next one. That's cool.
No,
I am fuming because I adjusted my character on your say so, or not on your say so, on your permission that I would be fighting proper, and nothing happened. I was fucking
You
gutted.
had to be.
I
we had to
know.
talk.
I know. I know.
you could
I
have.
know. Totally.
Right, folks.
I didn't know it was
Let me
happening.
let me
Yeah, that's anyway.
let
Yeah,
me do the
we can
thing,
have
and
that
then we
after
can do
chat.
the thing.
Oh, you can edit it out.
We'll have that chat after. Let me do the thing. Let me round off my video, and then we'll do Chris's Twitch raid. So, Martin, thank you for a fantastic session. Brew, Chris, Sarah, Dustin, and Dave, thank you very much for joining me. It was awesome. To the viewers on Chris's Twitch, thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate you and we love you, especially you, Goofin, and everybody who's watching.
Oh yeah, Goofing. Ever since I've been on the channel, Goofin, I don't know who she, he, they, or you are, but you're always there.
We love you. We
Always
love you,
there.
Goofin. Thank you everyone for watching on YouTube when this comes out. We really appreciate you. We are RxOliver and the gang. Good night. Mwah.
Bye.
Good night. God bless.